contact. Only thing showing this late be the freak show. Call for your cum, I be checking through the peephole. Everything closed this late, but your contacts. Here to catch a vibe, you might catch a little contact.
Oh, I'll let you know when she put it in there.
What's
Okay.
up? What's
You'll see it
up?
though. You'll
How's
see it.
everyone doing this
It'll be
early
at the bottom.
morning? What's up, two P's?
What up with it, homie? What
Can
up
y'all
with
hear
it?
me in the chat? Can y'all hear me? Two P's, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you
What's
hear
up,
me?
Terry? What's up? 504 is in the building. What's up?
What's going on, Terry and 504 girl? How you doing?
Can y'all hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
I can hear you. Can you
All
hear
right.
me?
I don't know. Two P's must be busy. What's up? Look, we just
You can't
left
hear me?
from over to
You can't.
Jordan's land. And I said, well, shit, I'm still turning up. I'm still drinking, whatever. So my night is not over. You know what I'm saying? So I said, let me pop this pop up live and let's just chill out and have a good time with one another. I hope everybody is having a great time. Hope everybody is, you know, whether you're working, well, you know, if you're up at this hour, something got to be going on. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, foot soldier? How you doing? Thank you for coming through. No, I don't hear. I'm gonna have to go back in. Look, I don't hear two P's. This shit. Look, I'm just gonna just stop paying for StreamYard. Tell two P's I'm coming back. I have to exit out and come back in because I do not hear her talking at all. So I'll be back. I'll be right back.
Uh, okay, bed. All right, so Beans will return shortly. Seems to have a little technical difficulties, so she will be back shortly. So, hey Terry, how you doing? What up with it,
Peace,
homie?
can you hear me
What's
now?
going on? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear Peas for shit.
Okay.
Peas,
I'll
you
drop
drop
down.
down. Peas, drop down. And okay, she dropped down. Cause I can't hear her. And you hanging everybody come in, hit that like button, this is the early morning in the phone. Just gonna shoot the shit for a little bit. Just for a little bit. I think Peas is back. Let me bring her to the stage. All right, Peas.
What going on, homie?
Man, I can't hear Peas. I see the bubble moving, but I don't hear her. Let me try this one more time.
Um,
I'm gonna
damn, she still can't hear me. That's messed up. That's all right. We're gonna get together in a minute, y'all. Hey, we trying to work with this thing. You hear me? We trying to get it together. Hey, 504, how you doing? Glad to see ya. Foot soldier, what up with his foot
hello.
soldier? uh, can you hear me?
It's not gonna make me be great. I can't hear
Damn,
Peas. I
you
hope
still
I'm
can't
on my
hear me.
phone. I hope I don't have to get up and get on my goddamn laptop for real. Cause I am
Uh,
comfortably laying
that's
here and I'm just like, oh,
that's a sign that you need to get up. Hey, Shantae Hunter, how you doing,
I
girl?
and everything. Everything is Gucci. Yeah, everything is up.
I'm good. I'm good. It's good to see y'all. I wish Benz could hear me.
I might have to come back on my laptop. Might have to get my ass up.
Yeah, you want to get that
I
ass
can't be
up.
great for
Yep.
shit. Dang.
It won't let
Tell
you.
two
It
P's I'm
won't
coming
let
back
you.
under my laptop, okay? Just let her
Hey,
know.
player, I hear you
But
loud.
I
Hey,
can't hear her though. I
I
can't
hear
hear
you
her.
loud and clear. I hear you, dog.
And I thought
I
I was
got
gonna
you.
be relaxing on this live. Shit.
That's a good reason for you to get up.
All right. I can hear. Is that you, Peas?
Yep.
I heard something. Whatever you did, please do that again. I heard something. What did you do?
I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. I just been sitting here, you know, talking and shit, chilling. You
I
know,
heard her for a split second. Whatever she did on her end, I heard it. It's like she
I
moved something. I don't know.
nah, I ain't do nothing. Promise you I didn't. I can hear you,
Damn,
player.
do I
You
have to
you
get
can't hear
up?
me. Yeah, you got to get that ass up. You hear me? You
Damn,
got to
my
get
first live I'm laying down and fuck the fuck.
up.
I heard her do something though, but I'm gonna get my ass up.
Yeah, get your ass up, player. Yeah, get up.
Okay.
Yeah, homie, you gonna have to let that big go, player. Yep, it's okay though. It's all right. That's a good way. We ain't gotta worry about you.
Hoodie, leave me alone. Shit, I can't chillax and do this live. God dang. It's only my one time to chillax and do this shit.
Mm-mm. Sometimes you get too comfortable, man. You get too comfortable
All
sometimes.
right.
Now you gonna have to go and get
Peas,
up.
if you can hear me, I'm getting my laptop.
Hey, just wait till you hear this commentary.
What I do for YouTube.
Hey, hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Mm. I don't get up. Ain't no time to
All right,
be.
Peas, hold it down. I'll be right back.
I got it. I mean, you know, we doing damn thing over here. Mm. The commentary on this is gonna be crazy. Cause she can't hear me. Hmm. And I'm actually, uh, should I say, honey, what you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Mm, mm-hmm. Mm. So anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? Y'all doing all right? I hope y'all don't. Am I coming through clear? Y'all can hear me? Ain't no feedback or nothing? Cause I sure didn't put my Bluetooth in. All right, that's good to hear, Terry. Glad you're doing good. And Foot Soldier, you too as well. 504, you too. Glad to see it. Oh, my people is doing good. Good to see you too, Shantae. I don't know who you is, but good to see you good. Feel like it is good to see all of y'all. But y'all just hold tight. The host will be back shortly. You know, she thought this was gonna be an easy day. Thought it was gonna be laid back. Mm-mm. StreamYard said no. Ooh, hey, good lady. Guess what? I might be following you pretty soon. Pretty soon. I'm really thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? About getting on those. Because I think that's the only bad habit that I got. Nicotine. Anything else, I can drop it like a bad habit. It's so hard to get to the nicotine stick, sure. Um, but I can't say I have slacked up. I have slacked up because, you know, it ain't good for you. I ain't got no health issues now, and I sure the hell don't want to start. You feel me? That's why I've been getting my gut right. You know what I'm saying? People think Discord is all evil. No, I learned some good things in Discord from certain people. You know what I'm saying? Um, I tell you what, ever since I got on that oil of oregano with that black seed, oh my God, it has actually changed. Do you hear me? It has changed me for the better. Dang, the things that oil oregano and black seed do for us. You're anyway. I know y'all ain't here for that. I'm just, basically just rambling until the host gets back. You know, Oh, let me see. We got some new people that came in. Let's see. Just checking to make sure. I'm just talking and rambling and sipping. Thought I'd skip my meds for the day and having a little cocktail. Since Mother's Day is, excuse me, coming up. And yes, wish all you mothers a early, happy Mother's Day. All the mothers out there. Hear me? I won't be able to um buy my mother a Mother's Day gift this year, but I will make sure that I do something that I know that will put a smile on her face. Cause I carry my mama everywhere I go in a locket. But to all you that do have your mother, make sure you take care of mama. You hear me? We ain't got but one. We don't have but one. If your mama's still living, you are very blessed. You feel me? You are very blessed to still have your parents. Period. I think I think. Hey, I think this the two P's out. Hold on, let me straighten up. Before beings to get back, we're gonna make this my channel. Watch this. Let me quit playing. I ain't finna do that. I'm just gonna talk to y'all until she get back. So how many of y'all having y'all early Mother's Day celebration? Huh? I know I am. I know I am. I got a lot to be thankful for and celebrate for. You hear me? You know, it's a blessing to have a lot of people in your corner. It really is. So guess what? To all the mothers out there, hey, this shot is for you. You feel me? Ah, yeah, just 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. I had somebody, son, that's it. Next my question. But yeah, um, salute to all your mothers. You know, mothers go through a lot, and a lot of mothers don't get their flowers when they should. I know a lot of mothers probably think that their love and their care has been um taken for granted. Nah, it's you just being a mother. Mother's about uh, nurturing, love, care, you know, knowledge. Mother does a lot of things. Even though us as being women, we are the most discriminated against, we still push on, regardless what's going. We the backbone. Care what nobody say. Even though I see a lot of men just love to just beat down on that woman. I mean, have a lot of hurt people. You know, have a lot of hurt people. I didn't realize how many so people were hurt until I came to YouTube. I'm gonna keep it 100 because I don't see this many hurt people in my real life. I mean, you see some in the block or in the wood or somewhere like that, but to see it that so many people, man, that's I don't know. A lot of people don't look at things certain ways. Me, I look at things different. I I think a lot of people misunderstand me. It is what it is. You know, people might think I'm angry when I'm talking. No, it's not that I'm being angry. It's just that I don't know how to. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna tell you like it is, like a TIE. You feel me?
Can,
That's me. Well. Did I hear something? Did I hear? Oh, is Ben's back?
can you hear
Ben,
me?
can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you finally you came and saved me. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, I was just
Yeah, I can
rambling.
hear you now. Shit.
Yeah, man, about time. Hey, y'all, this the Ben
How did I
Zone
save
show.
you? How did I save you?
Cause man, I was just rambling, just talking, just just talking. That's all.
Man, I'm like, I said, a nigga can't even goddamn chill and relax. I have to get up and get my laptop and shit and come back. I'm like, this shit is crazy. All
Hey,
right.
Lady
Let me pin
K.
the link if anybody
Hi.
want to come up here. It's an open panel for this morning. What's up, Lady K? Ain't nothing too much going on. We just up in here chilling for this morning. Just shooting shit.
Yeah, I
Thank
hear.
everybody for coming through. You have a little time to BSP. It. What,
I
what was
try to
y'all
keep
talking
down on
about?
the dead air. I just try to. I was just rambling, trying to stop not having dead air. That's all. I was just talking.
Okay, okay, okay. What's up, Shantae Hunter? I think this is your first time being here, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen you before, I don't think. Thank you for coming through. What's up, Lady K? Hoodie in the building, 504 girl. What's up, Foot Soldier? What's up, Terry? My white chocolate is in the building. All right, let me see if I miss anybody. All right, I think that's it. Thank y'all for coming and hanging with me and Two Peas this morning. Happy Mother's
Yeah,
Day
we
to
just
all
chilling.
the mothers. It's a premeditated Happy Mother's Day on my end. You know what I'm saying? I hope that well, every day should be a Mother's Day to me. You know what I'm saying? It should be Mother's Day every day. So that's my perspective of it all because you shouldn't just celebrate Mother's Day on one special day. I mean, you should give your mom roses, flowers every day. But with me and Two Peas, our mothers has passed away, so we have to celebrate in a different kind of way this year. Yes, I call her white chocolate foot soldier. What you talking about, hoodies? What is you talking about? Let me see. I need to pin the link. Peace, you still with me? You all right? Let me pin.
My bad. My bad. I had to run to my bedroom and get my lighter. I'm sitting at the kitchen table.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay. All right, y'all. The link is pinned. If anybody want to hit this panel, more than free to come up here and just, we wilding out tonight. Well, this morning. I won't say tonight. This morning. All right, we have a guest. Let me put my banner up because I don't know.
What?
I've never seen this person before, y'all. Let me
Oh.
see. Let me put my banner up. Because, I got to put the serious face on. I got to put the serious face on right here. Let me see.
I'm left at the comments. My bad.
Hello, Gemini?
Hi, how are you?
Gemini?
Yes, how are you?
Hello?
Can you
Hello.
hear him?
Oh, wow. How are you?
I am blessed.
I can't.
This is my first
Speak
time
us
ever.
up.
Can you hear me?
You sound a little muffled. Yeah, you sound
Yeah.
a little muffled.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so this is
better. How are you doing?
I am blessed. This is my first time ever hitting a panel. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, so you been in my clouds or something like that? How did you find me?
We ain't gonna worry about all of that. But it's nice to meet you. I was
What the fuck? You coming up here talking about some we ain't gonna worry about all that. What?
What the hell? Damn. I thought I was straight to the point.
Chit Chat said, is you fighting the phone? What's going on?
She probably got her hand over the mic.
That's probably what it is. Okay, hold up. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Hoodie, you white chocolate too. Okay. So if you're not black, if you're not black and you're white, and I like you, you're white chocolate. You're white chocolate to me. But I've always given
Right.
Terry that name, White Chocolate, because Terry's always been down with me, been down for me. So I just inherit that little name for her, White Chocolate. It's like a little pet name. That's it.
My bad. My bad. I be laughing at comments. My bad.
Yeah, she sounds like she falling down the stairs or something, huh?
Yeah, that's why I was laughing at. My bad. Oh Lord. Sometimes I laugh at the wrong time. My bad. I was just reading the comments.
So Gemini, what brings you to the panel? What's up? What sector are you from? You have any sector that you? Because this is my first time seeing you, honestly.
I'll be right back, man. Oh, you lost her.
Oh Lord, she
What
don't went.
happened?
Oh Lord, she don't know how to. She done drop y'all. Maybe she'll be back. Okay, but yeah, Gemini came in swinging. What the hell? She said, "Don't worry about that." What the look? I'm like, what? You on my shit?
Don't worry
You
about
on my
that. Shit.
shit? What?
Don't worry about who the hell told me about you. You heard me? I'm here.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
here.
Oh, Shantae Hunter is Gemini. Okay, okay. I got you now. I
Oh,
got
okay,
what
okay.
kind of picture is that? What is that?
I don't know. What is it?
What kind of profile pictures?
I
What
mean,
the
what is
hell?
hmm. Hold on.
Girl.
Is that a finger?
What's up,
Oh,
Letitia? How you
I don't know
doing?
what is
How you doing? Thank you for coming through, Letitia. I haven't seen you in here.
it. Hmm.
Yeah, look like Shantae Hunter maybe have hurt her hand or something and put it as a profile picture. It look like something's hurt
Yeah.
on
That
her or
would
something like that.
look like a finger. I heard finger. A
Yeah,
hurt
she was just
hand. One of 'em.
mumbling and tumbling.
Beans, what you drinking on
But
over there?
yeah, how is everyone doing this morning? I hope everybody's good. What am I drinking on? Casamigos, of course. Of course,
That's what's
Casamigos.
up. Me too. Me too. I had a
I'm drinking
shot of
on. What you
Casa
drinking
Azul.
on, Pete? Well, look, you don't need to be drinking on.
I got the Casamiga Margarita. We got a
Casa
delay.
Zoo.
Yeah, I had Casa Azul. I had a shot of Casa Azul earlier.
Mmm. To try that shit.
Hey, that shit so smooth. You hear me? That shit smooth.
I'm sending you something in your DMPs.
All right.
Her finger peas. All right, got we got Terry in the building. What's up,
Hey, hey,
Terry?
hey, hey. I was saying it looked like Gemini, it looked like Rex got a hold of
Look, I
him.
knew it was you. I didn't even have to use the banner. I knew it was you. I
Did you
know. I'm
hear
like,
me?
the hell is that?
Rex with those jagged teeth, man.
Yeah, I'm like, I highlighted the comment. I zoomed in. I said, "What in the world?" Yeah, like, yeah, she
Yeah,
like something got a hold of her hand or something. I don't know.
that's a heck
So
of a
let's talk about
profile.
the discussion tonight. I'm so glad that Pease and Jordan, Liam had that
Hmm.
conversation. You know what I'm saying? I I hate when shit lingers. You know what I'm saying? I hate it.
Hmm.
And when you don't
Yep.
like just dead it right there, when you don't dead it when it's being done, then it lingers and then it gets worse. And I'm just glad that y'all had the conversation that y'all did tonight, honestly.
Me too. It was definitely needed.
Yes, it was definitely needed
Hmm.
because, like I say, two
He
bull-headed
missed.
people. I swear, I'm the
Hmm.
type of
And
person.
he. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Terry. Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say he missed her comment in the chat. That's where it all got thrown off at. He missed P's comment and he missed your comment. A saying, to put it towards a jersey. So with him missing that, it threw the
Yes.
whole thing off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm confused because I had Baron as a mod, and I don't know how
What's going
his
on,
stick got
Bill?
taken away. I'm about to mod him back up. Baron? What the hell?
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm
I'm about to
Mhm.
not my Baron. Baron is my ride or die. What the hell going on over here? Okay,
Hmm.
but yeah, I'm glad they had that. Gemini, is you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I
Letitia.
fell off the panel. I don't
Letitia.
know. I fell off the panel.
Letitia. Okay.
Oh, okay. You did you get hurt?
I just told you I was new to this.
Oh.
Look, you
What?
don't have to get feisty. Look now, you don't have to get feisty with me now. We just meeting for the first time. You don't have to do that.
I plead
The
you
hell?
respect. I'm new to this. No disrespect. I fell off the panel. I don't know how, but I fell off the panel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
You sound
you
like you
gotta
fighting
watch
with
the
your phone
buttons.
though.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out how do I work this thing, girl. I've never did this before. I'm trying to figure out how to work it.
Well, we see. We see you haven't done it before because you fighting with it and it's muffled.
Can you hear me better?
But I appreciate you for coming up. I see that you like the Ben Zone, so I see that you like it. Are you subscribed to the channel?
Yes, I am.
What's up, JB? So, what do you like about my channel?
I like the little trivias that you do. That's a plus. Because most of the
Do you
time all
play?
you see on YouTube is people arguing, people fighting, this, that, and the third. I like the trivias that you do.
Well, I
It's a plus.
appreciate it. I put my blood, sweat, and tears on my community wall. I'll be like, let me, because T Danielle, she keep me honest, like I say. If I be slacking or whatever, she'd be like, Benz, what a quiz trivia questions. For me too, because I learn as I post my trivia on my wall, I learn in the process too, because I don't know half the answers either. So, you know,
Right.
they
Well,
be
it's a good
cheating,
thing.
hoodie. They be
I think it's
cheating.
good because I think it motivates YouTube other than all of the stuff that you see on a daily basis.
Is there feedback? I don't hear the feedback right now. I did, but I don't hear it now. Do y'all hear it?
I said I think that it's good because I think it motivates YouTube other than all of the
What's up,
stuff that
Value
you see on a daily
Works?
basis. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, all the stuff you see on a daily basis. To me, I think it's a little bit too much.
Well, I feel like, a lot of stuff that we see on YouTube, it is a bit much. You know what I'm saying? I like to like reel it back in and just have fun. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot of shit on these YouTube streets, and a lot of people take it to heart. They like take it above and beyond YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They take it to, like dark, and I'm not that type of person at all. So, when it's time for me to have some trivia or whatever like that, the games, and have people come over and have fun and stuff like that. But we love the mess. I don't mind having a little mess, but when it gets dark, I don't condone that shit like that, for real, for real. Mm-mm.
And I understand it because I see a lot of pages where, people do a lot of doxing and stuff, and I don't think that's fair, to the person. Most of the time, the person's panel that you're on. I don't think that that's fair that you get on their panel and then you feel that it's okay to just dox people. I don't think that's okay. So I think that the trivias that you're having, I think it'll bring more excitement and difference to YouTube.
Well, with me, if I wanted my government name to be out there, I just put it up on my panel right now. You know what I'm saying? So for a person to go out there and dox and bring up people's real life shit, that's you losing, and that's weak sauce for me. You know, because this is supposed to be a fun app. It's entertainment, and when people be bringing your real life shit into this app. And like, oh, we're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna find your shit. We're gonna call your work job and all this stuff. We're gonna call your family and da 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 da. That's weak shit.
And I totally agree. I agree with you because damn, like what did I do to you so bad that you gotta dox me? And half of the time, people don't even did not they haven't even did nothing to somebody for them to dox them. They just do it just because. I think it's just like
They
you
do
said,
it because they losing. They losing. They losing. That's the last ulterior motive. They losing. You know
It's
what I'm saying? If you
called
can't keep it like drags,
weak
gags, and
sauce.
giggles, weak sauce. Hey, what's up? What's up, T Danielle? Thank you for coming through. Yeah, that's weak sauce. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? I
T.
mean, I don't
Daniel.
condone adopts and shit like that. People call it what is it? Journalism. Hell no, that's doxing. What the fuck you talking about? Some journalism. What?
Now, posing as journalism. There's a difference.
so
I ain't
to
playing
be
with you. I ain't playing with you.
I want your intake on this. Do you think it's okay to dox somebody for something that they haven't even done to you? You think it's okay to just dox somebody?
No,
Nah,
no.
No. The way that the
Mm-mm.
world is now, and the economy and everything else, you figure people will come online to get away from all of the madness and just kick back and enjoy each other's company instead of going at each other's head over something that's being said or whatever else. If it doesn't hit you financially or in your home or whatever else, then just let those words go over your shoulders. Is don't take it all personal. Come
Right.
out and have fun, enjoy some part of your life. Stop being so cranky everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Just chill out.
ma'am, I don't know you, but I think that you're totally right. I
Well,
mean, I
I'm
That's
think
Terry,
scary.
honey. Nice to meet you, Gemini.
it's nice to meet you as well, Miss Terry.
And my thing is, people dox just because they don't like you, just because other people like you, and they want other people to not like you. I mean, it's just like it's just like a wheel that's rolling and rolling and rolling. Okay, so say for instance, I don't like two P's. I'm gonna try to tap into her life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see where she stay, how much money she make, where she work, and all this bullshit. That ain't got nothing to do with nobody's goddamn business at all.
Exactly.
I, I think it's more of a humiliation ritual. You feel me? I'm gonna humiliate you because you humiliated me. You feel me? But like they say, you can't tell people how to fight. True, but
I think the
I
thing is,
mean,
this. I think that people fail to realize the unintelligence in their lives, so they want to make somebody else unintelligent because theirs is not intelligent. What I mean by that
Ah,
is, if you feel that, well, I'm gonna say it this way: you know that your life is not good, so you're gonna hurt somebody else because your life is not good. Not
That's
only are
called
you,
that's
not
called hurt people
only
hurt people hurt people. You feel me?
exactly, and that's what they're doing. So
Exactly.
I don't feel that that's fair. Like calling CPS on people because you're miserable. Why?
misery loves company. That's why.
Yeah. No, 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 no. Misery
It's
loves miserable company.
Right.
Hmm.
that's a true
Same,
statement.
same, same piece.
S-
Shit. Come on.
See,
Misery loves
back in
company.
my days,
No, that's not the same.
before internet and stuff like that, when you knew that somebody was down, let's say a neighbor or a friend or somebody that you were always there to hold them up. You know, when a person is down, they need somebody there to lean on and to understand, to listen to them and understand them, and make them feel better than what they actually feel like. And on the internet, they don't do that. What they do is they see that you're in misery or whatever else. Instead of trying to lift you, they trying to make you go lower than them. And that's where it all goes wrong. You know, you got to be able to. That's why me, Ben's, Peace, and a few other people, we can communicate with each other and understand each other, and we have a big respect for each other because
Oh,
we understand each other and we don't try to compete against each other. We move in sync,
okay,
you
Mhm.
so
know.
I don't know what your race is, but I got a question. So, do you think it's fair for people to get on here and say that, oh, you, well, I don't know how YouTube works, so I don't want to use the word because I don't know how YouTube works. But do you think it's okay for people to get on here, whether they black, white, or in gender? Do you think it's okay for them to get on here and say the N word, whether they the N word or not?
Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, I think
You sound like
you got to
lemon.
move in respect.
You sounded like
You
lemon
got
too.
to
You said,
move.
mm-mm,
Yeah,
She did, man.
you got to move. You have to move in respect. See, you don't know how the next person feels. With me being white or Hispanic and white, and I'm in a black community, I respect the people I'm around. So through that respect, I understand how I got to carry myself so I can earn that respect back. You give respect to gain respect, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So you don't overstep a boundary. There's a boundary there that people don't see. And if you look at life as it is, you understand the boundaries and you respect them. That's how I move. I move with total respect. I have biracial children, so I understand some parts of it. But like I always tell them, I'm not a black woman, so I can never compete with them or understand in totality of what they all been through. But I respect it enough to show them that I'm not here to tear you down. I'm here to walk beside you.
Understandable.
exactly, Tia.
So,
Exactly.
do you think people that get on YouTube and they're Hispanic and they think that it's okay to say the N word, do you think that it's fair for the person's panel that they're on because that person likes them and they think that it's okay to say the N word, but the people that's listening constantly repeats the same fact that, hey, you gonna keep letting her say the N word?
And that's where I say respect comes in. Because see, everybody doesn't think the same. I mean, there's some neighborhoods where it's okay, people can say that and they're comfortable with it, but it's not like that in every hood. So what you got to do is you got to respect. If you can't read the room with your own two eyes and see how people rightfully are, then don't say it at all. Have respect for it. If you're gonna say it, wait till you're in the privacy of your own home, or doing it offline. You know, to where you're not involving other people that you don't even know. That's why I say there's a boundary and there's a respect. And you always got to respect the boundary and not step over it.
I
All
feel
right.
like I feel like people get comfortable in their spaces and they get comfortable and they say that shit and I'm like, what the hell? And I feel like it's wrong. Like if you're not that ethnic or whatever like that, you shouldn't be saying shit like that. Like the texture
Exactly.
of their hair and stuff like that. That's why I respect Terry because Terry's in our space and she knows how to condone herself and stuff like that. She don't do stuff like that. Other people that does stuff like that, and that's why I love Terry because Terry is genuine. What you see is what you get. Uh, in public and behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? She is
True.
genuine. And that's why I fuck with
Hmm.
Terry.
Well, Miss Terry, I thank you for your statement.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. You have, like I said, look, I've been around a long time. I was around when a lot of the racism was going on. And me having a relationship with a black man and having black children, um, I went through hell from every angle, white, Mexican, black, you name it. They were all on me. But I was living for my life and for my man's life and for my children's life. I wasn't out to appease everybody, but I also at the same time told them, you have a right to feel however you feel. But if I'm not affecting you at all, don't let my life affect you. You know what I'm saying? If I give you that respect, just give me respect back. I'm not going to overstep the
Hmm.
boundary and call you names when it's not even right for me to do that because you got a right to your opinion. So I'll always respect people and understand the boundary and walk within that boundary. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't be fake. What you see is what you get, just like Ben say. What you see is what you get from me. And that's through life experience.
Well, Miss Terry, I thank you for that because I have a white auntie and she was crazy.
Then you understand it, yeah.
But
Hmm.
it was good talking to you, Miss Terry. I just wanted to get on Benz's panel because I've never met her before, and I want to get on her panel and just talk to her for a second. And Benz, you just ignore me.
No, I'm letting
It was
y'all
a pleasure
talk.
speaking
Shit.
with
I'm,
you.
I'm letting y'all talk. Look,
It was a
what you
pleasure
want to, okay,
speaking with you, Gemini.
okay, Gemini, what's up? What's up? What you want to talk about?
Benson, I have been watching your channel, and I have been watching you do the.
Hold up. We got a visitor, y'all. We got a visitor. Hold on one second.
Who that be?
Random.
Hey, random.
No, sugar, quack, quack.
Oh, shit. Random
Hey,
is sub to
Randall.
me. Random, what's up? How you doing,
Ah,
Random?
What's
ah,
going on?
sugar, quack, quack.
Hey,
Yeah. Hey, I remember that. I remember that Def Jam night. Sugar, sugar, crack, crack. Yep, I remember that.
but Benz, I was just saying, it's new to meet you, and I appreciate you letting me on your panel.
Oh,
But I
I
really,
look, well, everybody is welcome on my panel. And you say you've been watching me for a while, so I'm just glad you hit the link or
I
whatever.
just want to know more about your little So you know, like you have your little tests every once in a while. I mean, how often are you gonna do this?
How often I do what?
How often are you going to have like your little quizzes and things? How often are you gonna do that?
I think I'm gonna have like once a month for the money grab, but like I do it like periodically through the week because a lot of people they be hitting me up saying, "Hey, Benz, I like what you're doing, the quizzes and whatever," because it keeps the brain open, it keeps the brain strong. So I be putting it on my wall and stuff like that because people T Danielle, she asked for it, you know what I'm saying? She keep me honest. So and I love to do it, you know. I love to look up the answers and stuff myself because before I put the questions out there, I go to Google. Now, if I've had some people say, "Well, Benj, you know that answer was wrong." Look, blame Google.
Mm-hmm.
Don't blame me. Don't
Yep.
blame me. Blame Google.
Well,
Oh
I know
shit.
one
Ben.
answer
That's
that
what they
you
say.
had was how many ghosts is in the Christmas past, baby. I swear. I said they were three. And then when they said it was four, I was like, you know what? It is four.
Yeah. Remember, see what people fail to realize they forgot about the main ghost that told him that three other ghosts was gonna, so that makes four. He's one and the other three. Yeah.
And I didn't recognize that at first. But then when I recognized it, I was like, you know what? They so right. It is four. So I being you, yeah, I appreciate that. I like that because it gives you a train of thought. It makes people think, other than
Yeah,
just
they.
being full of bull crap. It makes them think about stuff.
I'm not full
Can
of
I be
bull
rude real
crap.
quick, y'all? Can I be
Yeah, bull
real
crap. You
rude?
know she's from
Yes,
the
Randall.
South.
Let's let
Can I
Randall.
be
Okay,
real rude
Randall.
real quick?
Yes, go ahead.
Like all I want to do is come through and say I've been are doing your thing, nothing but accolades, and I want to uplift you in this moment and tell you like stay strong. I'm enjoying your energy. You've been standing in your business, baby. I be all over the place. Feel me? Um, Shout out to everybody on the panel. Like I can't stay long because I got a lot of things going on. So I don't mean this to be disrespectful, and I know y'all got a lot going on. So please just accept me for where I am. But baby, the whole panel, like dead live, y'all been doing the thing, and I'm so just inspired just watching young women being strong, standing in their truth. Y'all stay strong, stay pushing. Okay, I just wanted to come up, give you a little positive energy. I got so many things going on. I got to go. I cannot stay. I'm sorry. I would love to hang out. I'm gonna listen the best I can. Maybe I can pop back up, but I got real business going on. Real life hashtag real life. But shout out to all of you. Keep pushing. Keep moving. Life is lifing, right? But I'm on the
Yes,
side
it
of
Mhm.
is.
prosperity, and I just want to encourage you because I'm getting blessed right now. I want to give a little blessing to y'all. Like, know your direction, be strong in where you're going, and always know that somebody's
Amen.
watching and you are inspiring someone because each and every one of you, through these days, I've been in this sector a long time, have shown me just a little bit of a light that I didn't even know I was sitting there needing. And I just
Mhm.
to have you all in one spot, like literally, I've seen something amazing. All of you. I'm quiet these days, and you know I'm the mouth of the South. I would love to speak my truth, but sometimes I have to record back and lay back and listen. So shout out to you all. Keep pushing. Peace, love, and light.
All
All right.
right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Randall.
Random.
I really needed that. Thank you.
Thank you, Random.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate that.
And congratulations to your daughter for graduating next month. I
Yes.
think it's next month you
Congratulations.
said, right? Yeah, I think her daughter
Ben,
is graduating next month, and that's a big milestone right there. When
Yes,
someone
it
in your
is.
family graduate, it is. So I really thank Random for coming up, giving us that positivity right there. I really appreciate it.
Ben, I want to say one
Yes,
thing.
come through, Random. Yes, ma'am.
I want to talk to you about teen life and the things that teenagers go through and us as adult women that we're supposed to teach our children. How do you feel about when you just talk to your children and they don't listen and they make the wrong mistakes? I want your opinion on it.
All right. My opinion on that is you guide your kids, you tell them the right and the wrongs. And look, if they go the wrong way that you say, that's on them. You know, like with my daughters, which I'm very proud of. I laid the foundation. They never strayed from it. Like I told them, I said, shit. My dad always told me, look, if you land up in jail, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? He just cold cut dry. If you land up in jail, that's on you. And I told my kids the same way because a person should, as a parent figure, should lay the foundation for their kids, and that's what I did. And thank God I did not have to go to no jail and be like, look, what I have to do to get my daughter out of jail or whatever like that or anything like that. But look, you can only do so much as a parent. And if they choose to not listen to you and go astray and do whatever they want to do, hey, that's on them. Like I say, if you make your bed, hey, that you're gonna lie in that bitch. That's what I say. So
So
and
about teens today in the world, and I'm talking about in general. How do you feel about teens today in the world and the way it's going?
Uh,
I always say that
ma'am,
kids
ma'am.
nowadays, they're not the kids that when I was growing up. They're more rebellious. I say the kids that come out now, when the
Man, these
mamas
kids,
push them out,
these,
when the
these
mamas
young,
when the mamas push them out, they already grown. They
these
grown.
Y,
You know what I'm saying?
hey, these YNs now, they soft. They soft. They soft.
Why do you
They
think we should make them hard? You know
What's the
what I mean
question?
hard is by making them be able to stand up, by making them be able to understand that your your parents, your grandparents, the parents before them, how do you make them hard to be? How do you make them understand that the world today is not the world that it was yesterday? It's totally different.
okay. I have a lot of answers for that. For one thing, let me show you how they made them soft. See, they invented that thing called DoorDash. They invented that thing called Uber. They invented a lot of things. When we were growing up, look, if your parents were at work and you couldn't get home from one of your school events like basketball practice or track or something like that, some days you can't get home because um your parents are at work. We walked. You feel me? We
Hmm.
we we
Hmm.
we walked. We walked our
Mhm.
happy ass home and we didn't change words. Now they be like, oh, oh, mom, oh my God, that's up the block. You can send me a what? These kids these YNs these days, they so soft, but they think they
It's
hard
more
though. But these
convenient for
they
them.
soft.
It's more convenient for them. It's
There you go.
easy. It's too easy
See,
for them now. So
see, see, you have kids that went outside and played. The kids now, they
hmm,
don't go outside.
nope,
They don't go outside.
nope. They really
When we
don't.
were growing up, hey, what was at least what was in the top five when we were growing up in the top five? What was one of the main things we would ask for Christmas? Number one,
A
that
bike.
every guy there it is, there it is, a damn bike. Now they don't ask
Mhm.
for motherfucking bikes. They ask for controllers and RVs
Electric
and hey, wait a
scooters.
minute, wait a minute. I got one. Uh the
Look,
crib,
y'all.
the
Back in
crib.
the
You
day,
feel
I was
me?
glad to get $1. $1. Look, shit. Nowadays, you give them $1 or five. You give them $10. They look at you crazy. Like, what is this? What is this gonna buy? You
What
know what I'm
the
saying?
fuck is this? I
What
got
is
this in my
this?
piggy bank. Look,
Mm-hmm.
I got a bunch of these in my piggy bank. Yeah.
Mm-mm. But yeah, I'm just so happy that the era that I grew up in, it made me who the person I am today, and it makes me love, and it makes me. I'm a strong person due to what I've endured. You know what I'm saying? These kids nowadays are so soft and weak, and they don't want to go outside. They just want to stay inside and just play video games all day. They don't want to just. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you something. When my dad, he was strict, very strict, when I was growing up, and when we came home from school, me and my siblings, it wasn't no going inside watching no TV or nothing like that. He would be outside chopping
Yeah,
wood, no lie. He would be chopping wood. And
yeah,
we put our books and whatever we had in our hands, our coats or whatever, on the side, like right there on the ground, and start, taking the wood to the house or whatever what he was chopping. Now that was what we did when we was growing up. It wasn't no TV, no games, no nothing like that. And to this day, he made me the woman I am today, and I thank him for that because, you know, it made me strong. It made me work ethic and stuff like that. But kids, they just want everything just handed to them these days, and I'm not that type of person. Well, you gonna work for what you want. That's just me. You gonna work for
hey,
it. What's
there's
up,
your
D?
point. There you go. You just made my point. These YNs, they soft. They soft. They're emotional. They soft. All this thing. They think everything should be handed to them. No, that's not how that works. It's not how that works. But yeah, yeah. They think everything should be handed to them. They don't think they should work
Yeah,
for it. No, it's not like that, player. But that's what they feel.
yeah. That's how they feel, but not on my watch.
What you said?
DVD in the building. What's up, DVD?
Hey, DVD, how you doing? I haven't seen no DVD in a minute.
How you feel about that, Terry? I know you got some grown sons, and back in the day, you didn't care about that shit.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. No, back in my days when my kids were growing up and stuff, it was just before the internet. So their whole thing was, the Nintendos and stuff like that kept them occupied. But they had a lot of outdoor activity at the same time. Yeah, they had the bikes. They had to earn their little money and stuff like that. If there was something that they wanted, they knew they had to earn their money to get it because it's part of being responsible and understanding the concept of saving. Saving up to get the things that you
Yeah,
want. I mean, I'm not gonna make everything that easy for you. So yeah, it was a mixture before the internet. Now the internet done took over, so now everything is just kicked back, lazy, and whatever.
everything's digital now. You feel me?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yep. Too convenient.
Yeah, it's you know. Um, yeah, now ever since that what they call it, ever since that Rona came through,
Hmm.
it and they had the great reset, you know,
Hmm.
kids don't go outside and play no more. You know, I
Nah.
can't say I
Random,
can't say
random, come back. Random was backstage. Random, please come back.
I
I
can't
have
say
to go
here
on mute and do something.
recently. I can't say here recently that you finally start seeing kids outside actually playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Hmm.
Okay.
I hear you.
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
saw
yeah,
random
yeah.
in the back. She dropped down. I had to, I don't like to introduce what I'm doing, so I just go on mute and do what I have to do, and I come back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's cool.
I don't have to
Yeah.
address everything.
Right, right.
What's up, random?
Oh
Random?
gosh.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
yes, I hear you. I hear you now.
Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear
Can you hear
me?
me now?
Yes, yes.
Oh, geez, Louise. I'm sorry. The statement before I had to come in and say real quick. Yeah, I'm trying to go to bed. I have not been to bed tonight, but I do echo the sentiment that was spoken. I'm sorry, I cannot tell you who said it, but ladies, gentlemen, we have to do better by our youth. We have to inspire, uplift, and we have to teach them the ground roots that we grew up knowing. You cannot be a child of today without knowing our history. Okay, we
Mm-hmm.
got our butts tore. Yeah, that's one thing. And they say that you should be whooping your kid. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Shit,
Yo,
shit.
you got to remember our youth are our future. We have to direct them, we have to grow them in any way we need to. And some of these kids, they do need those spankings. How many
Yep.
times has you get your hand popped when we reached for a fire, when we were putting our hands there? Yeah, we could let them learn the hard way. Let some of these people want us to know and believe to be true. You could do that. You could let them get burnt. But do you want to see scars on your hands, or do you want to have scars on the butt? One you can hide and
Mm-hmm.
they can grow from, they can learn from. The other one is not something that you can hide. Look,
Right.
okay, I get it. We all have different ways to raise our kids, but for those that do believe in whipping, please, 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 please understand the difference between whipping and abusing. And also, in that same token, understand the difference between not doing what you need to do when the time requires it. I, baby, I got a stories. I have stories as long as my arm. And I'm sorry I'm so long winded, but I got to get it out. But I had a child, one of mine, literally tell a child, I will have my mom take her gun and shoot you. And it was all over that child coloring on her page. I'm not
What?
ashamed of the testimonies and things that went through my life, but I'm so proud of the growth that my children got because they had to go through these steps. Now I've got kids with great accolades. Parents, parent, don't be scared to parent. Just remember the difference between parenting and abusing.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
went through
Amen.
abuse. I have testimony as long as the day is. Vans, I'm going to shut off now because you got some amazing people that are giving me y'all give me life. Y'all are giving me life. And I will catch you on the replay. Peace, love, and light.
Okay, Randall.
Okay, random.
See,
Yeah, there's most definitely a
so
difference between discipline
yes,
and
yes,
Yes, it is.
and
yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
just
is.
A difference.
mm-mm.
There's a difference in finding out when you tell them you're gonna find out the hard way, and there's a difference in telling them, you know, the loving way. Because the loving way is where I'm gonna stop you at the door with this BTA, and that is short for belt to ass. I've
Uh-huh.
always believed in
Yep.
BTA, belt to ass. My sons will tell you now, they're in their 30s, and they will tell you they can tell you how many times I had to do the BTA. Because see, the worst thing you can do is beat on a child every day. No, that's not how that works. That is not how that
Mm-mm.
works. No, 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 no.
Mm-mm.
And the worst thing you can do is discipline a child and not tell them why you're disciplining them. Because they're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
confused because they don't know why
Right.
they're being disciplined because they don't know what they did.
Mhm.
But see, you
Yep.
you let that build up. And when you give them that what I call a GAW, short for a good ass whooping, they remember them good ass whooping. That
For
belt to
sure.
ass,
Mhm.
the BTA. They
Mhm.
remember those. And guess what? You give them one good BTA, something they be like,
Mhm.
damn,
Yeah,
mama
they
put that belt
remember.
on my ass until she was out of breath. I've been getting away with a lot of stuff. I better change. And see, the hard way is, hey, mama, I'm in jail. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? If you
Mm,
ever go to jail for something stupid and you know you ain't got no business doing, you're on your own.
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
I don't
Exactly.
do that jail shit. I ain't raising no
What's up,
motherfucking
Trish?
criminal.
What's up,
You already got
Trish?
strikes against you when you were born. So I'm not raising no criminals. So it's a different
Smash it, Trish.
hard way.
Smash.
You feel me? Hard way is a motherfucker because it's easy to get in trouble,
Yeah,
but it's hard as hell to get up out of it. You heard me?
it is. It really is. Like I said, and I'm with you, two P's. I just laid a foundation. Whether you want to walk it or not, that's up to you. But don't call me when you get in trouble out there. And thank
There you
God,
go.
when my,
For something
when my
stupid,
daughters was growing up,
see it.
they adults now. My daughters, they're in their 30s. And I never had to have that issue. And I thank God that, I didn't have a phone call saying, hey, you need to pick your child up at this is
What's going
this
on, Chris?
precinct or whatever like that, or this morgue or anything like that. So I'm just very, very
Yeah,
appreciative that, what I said to them,
yeah.
and I'm not gonna just omit my
Because
parents
you
because my parents was the
because
foundation
you
to
raised
me.
them better than that. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I ain't raised you go out
So
there and forget the morals that I taught you because now you reflect on me as being a bad parent. I know I taught you better. Don't
Yeah.
play with me.
And that's
I
why I
raised
say there's a difference between
right.
discipline and abuse. You know, when you raise your children and you're raising them to understand and to respect things, the discipline comes in because evidently you have disrespected something to be punished. You know, when you're
Exactly.
abused is something that you just overdo. It's overkill on it. You know, and it's not a discipline. It's just a terrorizing. What you do to your children is what helps raise them, makes them more successful as they get older. But then also, you could spend all your time on raising your child in the right way. But once they become out on their own, they're held responsible for their own actions.
Exactly.
No matter how you did it, it's up to them on how they walk their own road. You're gonna
Peer
be there
pressure.
for them, but you go wrong, then baby, that's your life. You gotta find your way out of it. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Terry, let me tell you
yeah.
something. I had my middle boy come up to me because see, he was really active in the streets because he played a lot of sports. So he was always here and there, here, there at a tournament, there and there. But he had some friends he went to school with. Some of them went the wrong path. He had one friend. It tickled the hell out of me, but I was proud of him. And dude wanted to do some crazy, something crazy. And he was like, man, you finna do that by yourself. He said, I tell you what I'm finna do. I'm finna go home because I don't want no part of that. Because my mama already told me if I do some dumb stuff, she ain't coming to get me. He said, I left and I brought my tail home. I laughed because I was like, I could just see him saying, man, you on your own, player. I'm finna go.
Hmm. Hmm.
And it tickled
That's
me,
right.
but I didn't laugh, and I was like, "You did right, because you know damn well I wasn't fit to come get you." That's what I told him. But deep down inside, I was like, "Thank the Lord, he did not fall
Hmm.
for that."
Exactly. Exactly. Yep. I understand that.
So I know how it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely.
Lord knows, you have
Life is
some out
full of
there.
pit Life is full of pit holes, man, and if you're not careful, you can fall right into it, you know. So you gotta always be in your right mind and understand and know what you're getting yourself into, what you
Right.
can handle and what you can't handle.
Right.
I've been watching a lot of prison documentaries, and I'm recently I'm on one with juveniles that's
I didn't
locked
get
up
you hooked,
for
did I?
like
Did I
possession.
get you hooked?
Yeah, yeah. The prison documentaries and stuff like that. And I'm like, these teenagers are throwing their lives away, y'all. They're throwing their
Yes.
lives away for stuff like drugs, and robberies and stuff like that. And I'm like, there's no guidance, no direction for these kids. And like 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds being unalive because they're in gangs, you know, I'm just like, where is these parents? Where is the guidance for them? The let the steer them in the right direction. I'm like, it's just crazy. It's diabolical. Honestly, it is. So,
That problem comes in where that we have babies raising babies. That's where they come
Hmm.
from. We lost the village when
that's
we
true.
had too many babies raising babies. That's when we lost the village.
Yep.
So
Yep.
let me ask y'all, what was the age that y'all had y'all first child? Mine was 18.
Mine was 18.
I was like a month before 20.
Okay. All right. I've seen people with, I have a homie. She had her baby when she was like 16. I'm like, I can't even imagine because at 18, I'm like, what, But 16,
Hmm.
yeah, she was
Yeah, I was
16.
out of high school, but I
It was
graduated
still
high
hard, you know
school.
what I'm saying? Just come out, I was
Hmm.
working. I had my like job corp shit going on, and I'm making my money, but if it weren't for my parents, I would have never made it. And thank shout out to my parents,
That's what's
because
up.
Hmm.
they was there for me. They was really there for me when I had my first child. And a lot of people can't say that. They be out on the streets and stuff having to be there for their kids, they on their own and stuff like that. So I just thank God that I had my parents there for me when I had my first child.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, they play a big part. You hear me?
Yeah, most definitely.
Grandparents
Yeah.
are,
And what's the
like they
name?
say,
Look, y'all, what's the name of that show that? And I didn't. I don't think that show should have been broadcast, but it was about the teenagers talking about their pregnancies and stuff like
oh
that. What was the name of
yeah,
that show?
I didn't watch it, but yeah. Um,
I didn't watch it
um,
either because I think it
what
was
is
just
it called?
like
Something,
giving
something
promos.
impregnant, something impregnant, 16 impregnant,
Do
or
y'all remember the
something like
chat?
that.
Do y'all remember that show about the teenagers having babies and they made it into a sitcom or whatever like that? What was that name of that show?
Yeah, I think it was like 16 impregnant.
16 and Pregnant. That's it.
Yeah,
16 and Pregnant. Yes, thank you, DVD.
Mm.
I never watched that show because I'm like, why is y'all giving promos
Mm-mm.
to these 16-year-olds being
Hey,
pregnant and stuff like that? Nah.
I don't think Beans can hear me.
I can hear you.
Can you hear Pete? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My bad. I was just being in the moment. My bad.
Look,
Yeah,
I
that's
look.
that's more or less
I
that's
forgot we
16
were.
and pregnant.
I forgot we were
Uh-uh.
drinking.
Mm-hmm.
That 16 and pregnant was
I'm gonna have
more or less promoting it, promoting going
Yeah,
out there and being
yeah,
promiscuous and not
yeah.
understanding the responsibilities that it takes to become a parent. You have
Yeah.
to be
mm-hmm.
set right in your mind. You have to be stable in some aspect of your life to be able to raise a child on your own. Because
On your
at
own.
16, you ain't going to be married. You're not going to have the man standing right there next to you. It's
Nope.
going to be all on your shoulders and your parents' shoulders. So, that there was, mm-mm. You don't promote that. What you
My
do is
thing,
you promote don't be 16 and don't be pregnant. I mean, be
Mm-hmm.
16 but
Yep.
not pregnant.
it was like more of it was like To me, it was more like they was humiliating them. You feel me? It wasn't, it wasn't no positivity that came out of that at all whatsoever. Out of those reality shows, that's why I don't like them, because don't know, it's all negative. You feel me?
Negative,
Um.
Mm-hmm.
negative. Either they
Oh my God,
fighting or
couldn't
whatever.
stand
But
that show.
speaking of I never watched that show. I never liked it. And I'm like, y'all
Yeah,
promoting these 16-year-olds for being pregnant and shit like that.
you
I
hear
never
me?
watched that show. Mm-mm.
Underage. What the
Yeah.
hell? Yeah.
And hell,
Yeah.
at 18, when I was pregnant, it was hard. What the fuck? Y'all promoting this shit?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you
Mm-hmm.
something. What I watched just here this week, this 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 past week, from Monday to maybe about Wednesday. Um, I watch, what's it called, Celebrity Demons on or is it called Demons of Celebrity? I don't know. I think it's called Celebrity Demons on Netflix. Let me tell you something, man. The things that I saw on there. I mean, some of those things we knew about, but the just to watch this and what they did to these underage children,
Mm-hmm.
it's horrific. It's horrific. It
Sick.
really is.
It's sick. It's sick.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
that goes to show how times have changed, because it's all demonic anymore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at how things are going nowadays, how the prisons are, and the children that are in there are children, they're babies. They're
You
not
Mm-hmm.
know,
having an opportunity to grow up. They're they're babies in the prison system for life.
the only thing that, from when we was growing up until we came into the era of the internet and social media, because it started out with the phone chats, but before we came to
Hmm.
all of that, we didn't know a lot of these things that are going on now. We didn't know those things were going
Exactly.
on. We didn't know.
Hmm.
But now it's like it's so normal that they put these things right in front of your face, and they want you to figure out if it's real or if it's AI. What?
Yeah, the secret society came out. In other words,
They put it's not called hidden in plain sight for nothing. They put it
that's
in your
right.
face on purpose to
Hmm.
see if you are paying attention.
Hmm.
But guess what? People aren't, because they're so used to going on. People
The
don't realize that
dehumanizing people. The
people,
dehumanizing everybody.
people don't realize that they're robots, because you go on which you do your normal routine that you do every day.
Hmm.
I always do something different. If I normally go this way, I'm gonna go this way, because I can go this or that way to go home. Sometimes I'll switch it up. I mean, we actually forget about things that go on around us because we're so programmed in doing, I got to get here, let me do this, I got to get there, I got to do this. And we're not even paying attention to nothing that's going around us. And that is a known fact.
Yep.
Yeah, you right about that. For real.
Because we're used to what? I'm used to getting up at this certain time, get ready for work, get ready. I got this amount of time to get ready. Then when I get through, I know this is about time. I leave for work, crank the car up, finish doing what I gotta do, go get in the car, push the button, pull off, go to work. Then when I get through with there, oh dang, you know what? I need to run by the stove before I leave. You know what? I'm gonna run by the stove right here. Then I'm gonna go on to the house. This is something you do at least 5, 6 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
because that's your normal routine, and you forget about everything else going around. Only time, well, some people don't, but the only time when you're really paying attention to what's going on around you is when you're driving, and that's
Mm-hmm.
only when you're driving. Because now, shit, you pull up to a light or a stop sign, the person in front of you, you're like, the fuck are they doing? Ain't no traffic coming left. Ain't no traffic coming right. What the hell are they doing? Are they waiting for this stop sign to turn green? So you gotta, and they look up and say, "Oh,
Look,
this
look,
And
motherfucker
they
Pig.
give
on
me
the
life.
phone. Ain't
Look,
this a
look.
bitch? You on the goddamn phone?"
Since you said that, I was stopped at a stop sign one time, and I was waiting. I'm like, and the person behind me was like blowing their horn, right? And I'm like, God damn, this ain't no goddamn stoplight. And I just went on. They were like, damn.
See what I'm saying? See people like you, I be like,
Yeah,
oh, hey, man, ain't nothing coming. You can go now.
ain't nothing coming. But like Trish said, reality TV is trash now, and I agree.
Yes, it
I
is.
don't watch
Yes, it
reality
is.
TV. I don't watch
No,
it. I do
I ain't
not.
watched it. I ain't watched this in Flavor Flav. You hear me?
I like
Since
Flavor
I
Flav.
want to
I
be the
like New
Flavor
York.
Flav, the
I like
Flavor
that shit.
Flav, delicious hoops version. I ain't watched reality TV since then. You feel
Right.
me?
Mm-hmm.
It's all scripted, and people really think that shit real. No, boo boo, it's scripted. They get a script. It's just like
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. It's just like YouTube, but they're on camera. They purposely cause a conflict in order to get. Man, come on.
Mm-hmm.
It's all scripted. It's
Most
scripted.
definitely. Yep.
Yeah.
They get paid to act.
Hey, people think wrestling real. No, it's not real. It's just unfortunate. Some people get hurt and some people lose their life because a mishap of a certain move. But it's all script. It's all script.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, real. What's up,
It's not
Shauna?
called
The remix. What's up?
television for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like when it comes to reality TV,
Morning,
I don't
Shauna.
I don't watch that shit no more because it's all fake. It's fake.
I'll be
And
right back. Be right back.
yeah, okay. All right, two
All right.
piece. And Gemini done left. Look, I didn't even know she was gone. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
you
guess she
fell
just
off a while ago.
vodka and juice I'm drinking. Goddamn, this Casamigos. I didn't even know she was gone. What you sipping on, Terry? What you got?
Mm-mm, I'm just sipping on some tea tonight. I
You
can't
just
drink every
tea.
night.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. Just some
Hold up.
tea.
Look, when I'm off and you can't drink with me, come on now.
Oh, well, I didn't know you were going to be live. I'm not a
I
mind
didn't either.
reader.
I didn't either because you know what? Lim was live and I was like drinking and stuff. And he in his live, I said, well, shit. I should have got the goddamn redirect from his ass. I didn't even know I was going live for real.
Yeah,
I say, shit.
yeah.
He giving other folks redirect. Why not me? You know? Shit.
That's right. That's right. Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
I said, this pop up live, I was just like not sleepy or
Yeah, I
whatever. So I
know it.
said,
I
let
was
me go.
kicking back and I was like, wait a minute, Ben's is going live? Oh, okay. Give me something to do.
Yeah, I didn't have time to do a thumbnail or nothing. I said, let me just jump on this live because I feel real good tonight. So let me just go on and just chop it up with my, supporters and stuff like that. And
hmm
the remix, come hit the link. Remix, come hit the link. I think it's pinned. Cause you my country brother. Remix my country brother because I like white gravy. I like white gravy, brown gravy, any kind of gravy. I love it. And I love some damn rice. Shit. Oh, shit.
hmm
Ain't nothing like country home cooking for real. I've been to I've been up north, and when it comes to their cooking, it's not like down south. I mean, when it comes to down south cooking, the home cooking, like when you go to like one of those mom and pops or hole in the walls down home, shit, they can't touch our shit at all.
Hmm.
At all. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
well,
Tilly.
see,
I'm sorry, Tilly. Y'all can't touch.
my mom was from Oklahoma, and my dad was from Texas. So believe me, we had some of that Southern in us.
Shit, ain't nothing like some good turnip, collard greens, and goddamn chicken with some stovetop fried corn. And don't get me to talking. Shit.
Hmm.
What's up, Lakendra? Sup? I'd rather have a something from the hole in the wall than like when you go to a 5-star restaurant, they give you like a third of the food with like a lot of goddamn shrubbery on top and shit. Fuck that. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't give a damn how much it costs. $100 a plate. Give me some greasy goddamn chicken wings with some goddamn Cajun ranch fries. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Hmm.
I don't want that shit. That like uh tofu tuna with the spinach on top and
Mm-mm.
all that shit. I don't want
Mm-mm.
that. Terry said,
Mm-mm. Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good.
Don't need none of that stuff. No, no. If it sounds too healthy, I don't need it.
I don't need it. And like Shauna
I
said,
don't
she
need it.
loves some
Mm-mm.
gravy with sausage biscuit. Yes, like the little chipped up sausage in the gravy with the biscuit.
Hmm.
I'm over here searching
Hey,
something right now, Shauna. I ain't lying.
don't,
I'm over here searching.
hey, don't y'all be hating on the healthy food, okay? Don't be hating on it. Don't
Mm.
hate on
I ain't hating on it now. I ain't hating on it. I'm just saying I ain't eating it neither.
it. we got look,
We
look,
ain't
look,
hating.
we
It just
got
don't taste better than the unhealthy shit. That's what we say.
we got some haters on the panel.
Mm-mm,
Hey,
I ain't
look,
hating. Enjoy it.
look. Hey, it depends on what you eat. Depends on what you eat. Now, a processed, allegedly supposed to be healthy. Nah, that ain't good for you. You don't want that shit. I'm telling you, it's good.
My thing is,
Good.
peas, babe, she like bacon. I'm not too much of a bacon person. I love sausage, like the round sausage or what. I don't like. I don't too much
Yeah,
like for the links. I like the round sausage. You know what I'm
I don't,
saying?
I, I
Mm.
don't care. I don't care for the links either. I don't care for the links.
No, I don't care for the links. I like the round that you
It's
pat out. You pat out with
yeah,
your
it's just
hand. That's the kind I like.
it's just something about them links. It just don't taste right. I don't know.
They don't hit right. They don't hit right for real.
Nah, they don't. They don't.
She like her bacon. I like my sausage. So, and I know pork is not good for you, but it's
I,
delicious. It's delicious.
well,
I
I'm
be
just
eating my pork now.
well, I,
Hmm.
pork is delicious. So
I like my
I
turkey
was
bacon. I like my turkey bacon. I love my
I was
turkey
raised
bacon.
on the
Good.
farm. I was
The
raised on
turkey
a
bacon
farm, so
good.
we had our
who
beef,
hating,
we had
Shauna?
our
Who
pork,
hating?
we had our chicken, we had all that stuff. So you know, and
There's a
I
hate
was
on you.
just,
Let me block your ass one more
Y'all,
time. Who's
y'all,
hating on you?
y'all, y'all,
Who's hating on you?
y'all know what y'all missing when it comes to that turkey bacon. Y'all know what y'all missing. I'm telling you, it's good.
I'll eat it. I eat it, but it ain't my first choice. I'm just saying,
Oh,
like if I go somewhere and they have it
oh,
and it's the only thing I eat it, but you know,
you ain't gonna
but that's
request
the
it,
whole
are you?
thing.
I'm not requesting that. Hell no. Like what is that? Chicken? Not chicken, but what is it? It's turkey bacon, and what's the other one that you can get turkey in? Y'all help me out. Turkey
um,
bacon, turkey what?
we talking about ground bacon? Man, I don't know. I
Anyway,
mean,
but
ground
yeah,
turkey.
Yeah, they had ground turkey in its place of ground
Yeah,
beef.
Yeah,
yeah.
ground turkey is not my
Now,
very not
now,
my first. Mhm.
now, 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 now. If I'm cooking for the family, everybody ain't gonna eat ground turkey. You know, the thing about ground turkey, man, you gotta put extra rich seasoning into it for it to really have
What's up, Chill?
flavor to it. But hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I could season that ground turkey so good, you wouldn't even know it was ground turkey. You think you eating ground beef. You hear
It's turkey burgers.
me?
That's it. Turkey burgers.
Man, turkey burgers is fire. The thing about turkey burgers, you gotta put the seasoning in it. If you put that seasoning in it, most people don't even realize they're eating a turkey burger. They think it's a
I
ground beef
understand.
burger.
Like like at work, two pigs at work, they'd be like, "We got turkey burgers over here, and we got real burger." I'm taking a real burger. I'm taking a real. Given a choice, I'm taking a real one.
So you want to eat, not act like you eating.
That's the last
Man, look,
alternative. Turkey,
I ain't finna play with
shit,
you. I ain't finna play with
for real. All right, y'all hold it down. I'm going to refresh my drink.
I played the
Okay.
song
All
about
right.
I ain't gonna play it no more.
All right.
Terry, what's been going on, Terry?
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, I'm kicking it. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling, man. Just
Terry,
trying to.
I think I got a little tipsy, Terry. It's been a
Man,
minute.
let me check.
It's been a
Mm-hmm.
minute because, you know, I ain't been able to drink. So I said, dang,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to enjoy my little Mother's Day weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, how's the mouth healing up? Is it doing good?
Yeah. Um, it's doing pretty good.
Good.
I only have one problem is that, Lord,
Mm,
I don't want to call the dentist a stupid motherfucker, but the stupid motherfucker left one wisdom tooth in, and he need to come
oh,
out.
Lord. Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't understand that. He talking about the
That's how
reason
they
why he
keep you
didn't take.
coming back.
No, he told me the reason why he didn't take it out because he didn't see nothing wrong with it. It had a filling in it, but it's aggravating the tooth beside it.
Hmm.
So that means it needs to come out. The fuck?
Yeah, that
So
nerve there.
yeah, so I gotta go back and get my last one removed. I told him,
Hmm.
I said, why you taking out the bottom two wisdom tooth? Because the top on the left was already removed. I told him you need to
Hmm.
take out the right side at the top too, while you take out the bottom
Hmm.
on the left and right. He told me, he said, well, nothing wrong with it too. I said, oh, okay, okay, okay. Well, maybe it was the bottom on the left, on the right side that was giving me problems. But I knew better. Shit. Uh,
Hmm.
when my face woke up, it told me, yeah, that right one need to come out too.
When your face
God
woke
damn.
up, I hear you too. I hear you
That's
on
how
that one.
that's how I gotta go back. That's how I tried to tell him, take it out. But I don't understand. If we don't need them, if you say that they serve, if it's scientific fact that we don't need those wisdom teeth,
Sure don't.
why did you why did you leave it in there? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
only
Usually
time
it's.
I've had a toothache, it was because of my wisdom tooth. It had nothing to do with my other teeth. It's always been
Mm-hmm.
My first toothache I had at 40 something years old. Lord Jesus, I thought I was gonna die. It was my wisdom tooth.
Mm,
He
yeah,
took it
my
out.
son's is going through the same thing. He had one pulled last week. He had his other one pulled yesterday. So yeah, same thing with
Now I'm
his
in,
wisdom teeth.
now I'm in my
Mm-hmm.
50s. Now I'm in my 50s. I need those two at the bottom because they only pulled that one.
Mm-hmm.
Only tooth I had missing. Then I was like, hey, the one at the top.
Yeah.
That third one needs to be pulled too. I don't see nothing wrong with it. He thought because there's nothing wrong with it because it had a filling in it. No, when I chew on this side, that wisdom tooth pushes into the tooth beside it. So
Yeah.
now I gotta go back. Now I gotta go
That's
back and
that
get that
nerve
one pulled.
ending. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh Lord
Yeah.
Jesus, I'd be so glad when they get it out.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Mm.
I'm back.
Ah, okay.
I.
We were just talking, trying to
I,
stop dead air.
I have to refresh my drink. That's all. All right.
Oh, okay.
What's up,
What been?
Leslie? How you
What?
doing?
Oh, somebody new came in the chat. My bad. I'm moving around. What ain't paying attention? Hey, Leslie, how you
You're
doing?
Leslie in the chat.
Oh, what you say you drinking on? Damn.
Casamigos.
Oh, that's right. You sure did. My bad.
I'm chasing it though. I'm chasing it. I ain't trying to get really fucked up. I'm
What you
chasing.
chasing with?
What's it?
Hey, you
Cranberry
want to take a
juice. Cranberry
you
juice.
want to
What's
take a
up,
want
Lakendra?
you want to take a
You ready for the
shot?
shot? Let's do it.
I don't have
Let's
no
do it.
I don't. Hold on. I'm gonna pour me
Just
another
don't
shot
shoot
of
it. Don't
this
shoot it
copper
with
zoo.
Kool Aid.
Hold on,
Don't
hold
get
on.
Kool Aid.
No,
Oh hell
look,
no!
when he said
Oh
that
hell
Clary, I
no!
said, oh, he took to go to the toilet.
And JD
That's
said he agree with Kool Aid.
No,
Tito's with Kool-Aid
hell
is
no!
toilet.
No. If I'm gonna go
Sit
sweet,
on that
I'm gonna
toilet
go
for a
sweet
minute.
all night long. Hold on, just pour me a drink.
That nigga said toilet. That nigga said Kool-Aid. Uh,
Oh, he playing. Believe me, he playing.
I'm gonna let y'all know.
That
especially if
was
you're,
crazy.
When y'all drinking
especially if they're a
on
drinker.
liquor, do not mix it with Kool-Aid. That's a no-no.
Hell no!
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Don't mix it
Mm-mm.
with that
I
sweet
just drink
shit.
it straight. I drink it straight.
All right,
If I ain't got no
hold on.
juice,
Mm.
I'm drinking it straight. For real.
Yeah,
All right. Oh
definitely.
shit! Damn, that's a big shot. Okay.
Mary ain't drinking with us tonight, peas. Shit.
Oh,
Mm-mm. No, I got my tea.
what? That's
Hmm.
a
She got,
that's a
got her
first.
tea.
I know it.
You can make some, what is that tea called? What is that? Some
Long
spice.
Island.
What is that shit? Long Island, yeah. You
Oh,
can Long Island.
Long
Long
Island
Island.
City. Yeah,
I ain't
I
got
go
all
down
those
on Beale
liquors here.
Street.
You know, I only drink my margaritas. All I have here is tequila.
Me too. You hear me? That's all.
I,
My main
I
drink is
know
tequila.
better. I know
Tequila. You hear
better. I ainme? Ain't gonna have a full
me?
bottle.
Okay.
Nope. I'm too old for that.
All right. You
All
ready,
right.
peas? You ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
I
let you do
stay
the
ready.
honors. Do the
I stay
honors.
ready so I don't have to get ready. So here we go.
Everybody in
Ah.
the chat, let's go. If you drinking tonight, hold up your cups or your shot glasses or whatever you got holding. Let's go.
Through the lips, over the tongue. Look out, liver, 'cause here this
Here
shit
it
come.
comes. Yeah.
Hey,
Ooh.
Whew.
Hey.
D Shell, did you
ding
drink with
dong.
us, D Shell?
Who there?
Yeah.
Who there?
I just ordered me some pork chops.
No, you what the world?
Hmm?
What you doing?
Yeah, for
I'm
I'm
real.
women.
hungry. When I
Hold
drink,
on a second.
I gotta eat. Shit. I gotta feed the beast.
Yeah, that's a safe way of doing it.
I gotta feed it.
Mhm.
He said, "What you doing?" Yeah, I gotta. Shit. Let me see. Let me see. I think I got some mac and cheese and collard greens. I can't tell y'all where it's coming from because y'all be trying to dox me. Let me tell you.
Yeah, no, keep that to yourself because it's
Hell
just
no.
there. It showed
Hell
up, okay?
no. I damn near got choked on
Okay.
my cocktail. You
Soon as
say
I say
y'all
where it's
might
coming
dox
from,
me.
oh, it is right here.
Oh shit.
Say it was delivered
Oh,
from down the street,
hey,
around the corner, and down the block.
yeah.
Exactly.
Look.
Exactly. Mm-mm.
Let's see how long it take her to get there. Them mother caught the steps,
Look at Trish
the
laughing at that.
turn.
Trish laughing. Trish
They
laughing.
count the steps, the turns, the
Trish, you
pause.
know I
You
ain't
hear me?
lying
They
because
count
Mhm.
you
all
know they be trying to find my ass.
That's why it pays to have a bike.
Terry.
Bike doesn't
Okay.
tell anything. It's not going to tell you where it's going.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Just
But my
that.
pedaling.
thing is, okay, I was watching this body cam, right? And I think two P's there, y'all was watching it with me. But I think it was let me see. Terry, you might have been on that too. But well,
Oh,
you
okay,
might have been
okay.
asleep. You might have been asleep. But I didn't know that the license plates could tell you the police could read the license plates and tell where you been like from state to state. I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, they have
Okay, okay,
readers. They have plate readers now.
okay. Let me show you. Since they invented this thing called ICE, ever since they invented that right there, now
Hmm.
the police, I don't care if it's city, county, or state, it does not motherfucking matter. Eh, As long as they are in a government car, they have this camera that is on the dashboard.
Yep.
That is the reason why if you don't have insurance, you are a fool to be out there driving because
Hmm.
they don't have, back in the day, you'll see when they grab that motherfucking walkie-talkie and they calling your license plates in. They don't have to do that anymore. They have this
Mm-mm.
camera on their dashboard that is fixated on all license plates.
Plate
Therefore,
reader. That's right.
it comes back and tells if your license plates are valid, and it tells if you have insurance. That is the main reason why now in 2026, really in 2025, maybe 2024, that's why they don't say, can I have your license and registration? Now they say, can I have your license and registration? Because the only reason why they ask for insurance is because when that camera reads your license plates, your
Mhm.
insurance is automatically tagged with your license plates.
Hmm.
It says if you have liability or if you have full coverage. But at the end of the day, it just says hey, yeah, this fool got
What's up,
insurance,
Wings?
or it'll say,
What's
no, this damn fool ain't got no motherfucking insurance, and he don't know that you can pull up behind him and find out about that. Okay,
Are you live or
so
memory?
there you
Okay,
go.
so let me ask y'all something. Okay. Red Williams, good morning. Where you been? Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you.
Don't choke now.
I'm gonna mute for a second.
Yeah, all
Oh
right?
shit.
Went down the wrong pipe. See there?
Yeah, that
It
windpipe
went down the wrong pipe.
motherfucker.
My bad. My bad. Okay.
You.
All right. So let me ask y'all a question for y'all and the people in the
All right,
chat.
take
So
your time.
when a state trooper or officer pull a person over and they get out of the car, what is one thing they do before they approach the vehicle?
That touched the
Ah,
back of the car.
they take their hand and mark your motherfucking cars. That's what they do. All
Mm-hmm.
police officers
Mm-hmm.
do that, and they do that for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. You have
Yep.
some. You
That's right, two P's.
every
They get out and they will
yeah.
touch
They
the
mark
back
your
of the
car.
car just in case something happens or it goes left or
Hmm.
whatever, and they drive
Mm-hmm.
off and or they unalive that
It's an
car.
identifying mark.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
they
They mark your
identify
car.
that mark. That's true. All
Yeah,
right, two P's know
you
her shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, two P's.
you you know
It's an
you have.
identifying mark.
I mean, you have some those. You have those who do it, but it's very rare you will come across one that won't do it. Very rare.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
only reason why it's very rare, that cop might know you.
Yep.
If you're not a threat, they're not going to do it. But it's very rare a cop don't hit that motherfucking tail light, the top,
Mm-hmm.
bottom, middle,
Yep.
whatever. They're going to hear
Mhm.
something to leave their mark.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's what they
That's true.
do.
Yep.
And
But
people in the chat, Shauna and Red Wing said that's true. They did. They said that too. So yeah, they're gonna touch that car
yeah,
to
Mm-hmm.
verify that they was there. So yeah, that's true.
Yep.
That's correct.
I,
Most definitely.
This
so
is
we
a
know
look. I just want to ask this question, y'all. Okay, it's a trivia question. It's one off the one I'm gonna be doing one day. It's probably upcoming. I just want to know in the chat what is. I don't even got it in front of me. Let me see if I know it by heart. And it was something I was looking up earlier. All right. So if you're dialing off your keypad, your telephone keypad, and you dialing and you multiplying all the numbers, what is the number that you would get after you dialing all the numbers? What is the number you would get?
what.
What number you would get if you dialing all the numbers on your keypad of the telephone? What's the last number you would get
Zero. Oh, my bad.
when you add them all up? When you add them all up, what's the number you would get?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Shit, Trish said it. Zero. I don't care what number
That's the same thing
you
I said.
times it by. Zero
Mm-hmm.
gonna be zero. Okay? If it's 9 times 0, it's gonna be zero. You know what I'm saying?
Zero.
If
Mm-hmm.
one times it's gonna be zero. Yeah, you
And
got it
guess
right.
what?
It's zero.
That was
Yep.
a guess.
Huh?
No, we got a delay.
Zero is the right answer.
Mm-hmm.
Trish said she's sleepy though. Well, it is early morning, Trish. So I need to have my ass in bed too. But I am woke and I am crunk. You know what I'm saying? Look, two P's them, they be wearing me out. But like, look, you need to go live, Ben. You need to go live. Look, I be tired. I be having shit to do. I be working. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good tonight. I'm good. And look, this so happened my phone was not hearing 2P. I'm up on my laptop, so it's a good thing. I might be asleep right now and snoring on y'all ass, but I'm here.
Hell yeah.
Oh God, not
Y'all know how
again.
I do.
Hell yeah.
You know how I do.
Shit. Go sleep in a minute. Night night. This nigga ain't talking about nothing. Night night.
Shauna says, I also asked if I'm pulled over with traffic with Zig, why, if there is a safer place to be pulled over for their safety, a little human decency goes a long way. Don't believe me, just watch. So, Shauna,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm ever if they ever get behind me, I'm not stopping in no dark places, no places without no lights, not no place. Look, I'm traveling to the nearest place that's lit up. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust these motherfuckers out
Hmm.
here. You know, I don't
Well,
trust. No, mm-mm,
hmm.
no. You know, I'm a body cam expert. Two P's to tell you, we be watching that shit all the
That's
time.
all we
We watch
watch.
it
You hear me?
all the
That's
time. We
all we
watch it.
watch.
You know we watch that shit.
Hell yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, this one cop had, essayed this woman, and he was under scrutiny with with his peers, and he was lying to these people, and they had already known the
Yep.
man had goddamn essayed this woman, his pubic hairs and everything in the
Hmm.
back of the car and everything like that. This motherfucker had
Mm-hmm.
already got locked up, and one mug had already got locked up in the back of the car. So why is your ass in the back of a car with this lady if you're not doing anything that you don't supposed to be doing? Why is you locked up in this car?
Okay, let me
Why?
break it down in between the lines what Beans is saying. Okay. What he did was he caught this female breaking the law. Okay. So he went on a secluded road. He went on a secluded road. She's in the back seat. His dumb ass, now this is a police officer. His dumb ass got in
Hmm.
the back seat and closed the door. And after they got through doing their
What they
sexual
have to do.
pleasures, guess
Hmm.
what? Damn, we can't get out. This
We
motherfucker
can't
had to
get.
radio the police to come let him
He had.
out.
Yep. Exactly. He had the radio.
Yeah,
Somebody
'cause you
really
can't open
had
up the
somebody
back
do.
doors from the inside. They got to be opened up from the
Right.
Thank
outside.
you. But
Exactly.
you're a police
Exactly.
officer. That's crazy.
That's
You
why
would
I
Crazy
say,
think it was
work.
the smaller head.
like Chris said, you cannot
Yeah.
trust these cops. I don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Mm.
they corrupt. They look if they find some coquiana or whatever like that. Have you think they turning all that shit in? Nope, not the corrupt
Hell
ones. They
no.
gonna keep
Mm-mm.
half that
If they
shit.
do,
Oh
they put it
The
right back
no.
out there.
money, the money that
Allegedly.
they confiscate, they keeping half that shit, if not all of it. And
Mm-hmm.
look, it's a lot of corrupt
Mm-hmm.
cops out here. It is. And
Hey,
I don't trust none
they
of them.
Look,
they be busting these
hey,
LA cops out here like that. You know, they got so many dirty cops out here. It's pathetic. In
Hmm.
look.
California, there was a pair of officers that always rode together, and they would roll, up and down Figueroa and all out there where the whole row is at and everything else. And they would pick up these girls to take them in, but they say, "Well, if you do me a favor, I'll do you a favor."
Hmm.
And but they didn't realize, in each cop car, things are being recorded on a constant basis.
Exactly.
So the police department let them keep going and building the case against them because the girls were coming in telling on them at the same time. So it was a counterproductive thing for them. Plus, with the drugs that they would find on them, they would treat them, they would take drugs from other people they arrested and hand it over to these girls to make them more favorable of being around them. So yeah, they built up a big case against these two cops, man. And they doing big time out here now for doing
Yeah,
that
like
crap.
Trish said, it's ridiculous how corrupt the entire legal system is, beginning with law enforcement. Exactly, because you know what? I can only imagine what was going on before the body cams came into place. Can you imagine? I'm like,
Exactly.
"Mm,
Hmm.
I'm so glad that they." And look, he turned his shit off, y'all.
Yeah, he
Oh
That was
sure
his
yeah,
did.
first
sure.
mistake. He turned that shit off, and it was like, well, what happened between the time that the body cam was off? He was already fucked. He was already
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucked.
Hmm. Yeah, that tells too. That tells on them too because those body cams are very high tech. So,
Hmm.
you can't hide from the shit you do. Hmm.
That's right,
Yeah.
Trish. I'm telling you, this shit is weird. It's weird for real. Cause I'm like, I ain't stopping. If look, and in the country where I'm at, it's a lot of black roads, dark roads. It ain't a lot of lights on our roads. I ain't stopping
Hmm.
till I get to a goddamn store that's lit the fuck up.
Where you gonna put this?
They is
Oh,
not
oh,
going to SA
oh,
me or
oh.
whatever they're trying
I
to
didn't think you
do,
want to put
or
it in there.
no, nope.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna call 911 and let them know, hey, I'm traveling to the nearest lit up spot. There's a police officer behind me. Yeah, all that. I'm not stopping because no
Hmm.
telling what they ass thinking about doing to me. Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
lot of
why at the
corruption.
same time it's a good idea to have those dash cams and stuff in your car, for your own
Yeah.
protection also. Because it's
Hmm.
recording everything that's going on. So
Yeah, like I'm in Alabama, so our shit ain't up to par like other cities and towns and stuff like that. Like Atlanta, they have a whole lot of lights and shit. When my friend had came to visit me, they was like, "Damn, y'all ain't got no lights on y'all back roads." Hell no, we
hmm.
don't. You think I'm gonna stop when a cop get behind me on a back road with no lights? Oh, nope,
Mm-mm.
not me. No.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
And I'm in a country town too. No telling these hicks. I don't trust these hicks.
Mm-mm. Nope. Nope.
Yeah,
Not
it's
the
scary.
hits.
Shit, I ain't stopping. No, we will. I'm gonna call the precinct and let them know. Hey, I'm traveling to a lit up area, like a store or something like that. But I'm not. It's a lot. These back roads is
Really?
black as hell. Can you imagine being pulled over on a black road? No, no, I'm not gonna do it.
No, no,
Mhm.
I can't. No,
I'm not.
no.
Exactly.
Shit.
Hell no. Not the way they be impersonating being officers. You hear me?
And that too, look, they have a lot of impersonating officers with the blue strobe lights and shit. I've seen body
Mm-hmm.
cams with that, and they be like, sir, why is you using these strobe lights and you're not an officer?
You
We don't even know if
know
they
that's
real
illegal,
police
right?
officers pulling us over. So, I'm not stopping for your ass,
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
no.
So you're gonna pull me over when I'm ready to stop?
Impersonating
Right.
officers, no. Yeah, I'm gonna be careful. Look, I'm gonna be careful. Look, I try to follow the speed limit. I try to
Protocol.
follow everything. The only time I don't follow the speed limit is when I'm going out of town. That's the only time, Trish. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to get to
Anyway,
my destination. I'm in a rental car and I'm rolling. That's the only time I try to. Got a couple of speed
wide
limits
open.
that way.
Wide open. Fuck it.
Because I'm trying to get there.
You hear me?
Yeah, no doubt.
And my thing is, I got two speed tickets in the same area. I'm like, damn, bitch, you don't learn. You don't
Damn.
learn. in the same damn area. Damn. But the last time I went there, I'm gonna let you know, Trish, I didn't get a speed ticket, so I learned from my mistakes.
They said to
See, that's that discipline.
you hear me?
It's discipline
Shit.
because I'm like, shit, I'm tired of paying my
Look,
hard-earned money to some, my money to
hard head
something
make a
I don't
soft
be
ass. You
paying.
hear me?
Yeah, for real.
And it's in the
Thank
pocket.
you, lady. Thank you, Lady A. Happy Mother's Day to you as well.
Yes,
Happy
yes,
Mother's Day, lady.
yes. You're
If you're a mother, happy Mother's Day. I don't play with police, Trish said. They fucked up my life over nothing. I believe it. Look, these police, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, Trish. I'm just letting you know. And you know, that Sandra Bland shit, I was so hurt over that shit because I know they did her wrong. Sandra Bland. Do y'all know that story?
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to stuff like that, I follow it. And that cop had no reason to pull her over.
Mm-mm.
Did not
Mm-mm.
have no reason at all. And I was so hurt and so sad about what happened to her. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah.
I could have been, oh my God. That shit hurt
And
me
the
to my
sad
heart.
part about it, Vince, the sad part about it is how many other Sandra Blands were there out there that
Mhm.
never got reported. You know, that's something that was so, it happens on a constant basis, but people don't hear about it. That's the
that's
sad
the
part
kind of
about it.
content I used to do. I put all my
Mm-hmm.
videos on private, but that's the kind of content I used to do. You know how
Mm-hmm.
people,
I remember.
how people,
Mm-hmm.
how people were publicizing how the brown, dark skinned men were being
Mm-hmm.
assassinated. Us
Mm-hmm.
women as well would be doing the same way, but they didn't publicize it. So that's what I was talking about. Yeah. That's what I used to do on my channel. Was talk about
Yeah.
hashtag say her name. That's what I used to do.
Mm-hmm.
I told her to bring her channel back. You know what I'm saying? She need to bring it back.
Hmm. Yeah, P used to do some really good topics and stuff like that. I remember that. And Trish, yeah, cops are evil and demonic because they think
They
that
are.
badge
They
makes them
are.
invincible. They think
Man, that's
that
the biggest
badge makes
gang.
them invincible, and it doesn't. You know,
They think they're
Mm-mm.
above the.
That's the
They think
biggest
they're above the law.
They think
They
they're
really
above
do.
the law. No, and they're
that's the
not. They're
biggest
just
gang
like the
out
rest
here.
of us.
That's the biggest gang out here. They just
Hmm.
went from the
Oh,
three
definitely.
letters. They went from the
Hmm.
three letters to the police.
Hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's why it's 5-0.
Good
Hmm.
morning, Ed.
Uh, you
How
hear
you
me?
doing?
Hmm.
Thank
Oh, I
everybody for
got
coming
some
in. Please hit
stories,
that
but
like
I'm.
button. We up early morning talking about this and that.
You
You
go.
know what I'm saying? It's not a topic, especially we just open chat panel, whatever. If anybody want to hit the link, you're more than welcome to come up and discuss everything that we're talking about. But um, it's just sad. Like I said, my when it
Hmm.
comes to Sandra Bland, I'm gonna let y'all know it hit hard for me because I don't know it something about that because the way she was
It could
pulled
have been
over.
anybody.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she was going there for a new job. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
She was trying to better herself with a new job, and she got pulled over. And that goddamn cop was goddamn racist as hell.
Hmm.
He was
I can't
racist.
stand it.
I can't stand it for real.
I can't either. I can't. I
Racist.
can't do. I can't. I could never deal with the racism. I never understood it. There was no reason behind it. It was all a control thing. It pissed me off to the highest of festivities because we're all human. Each and every last one of us are human, and people were being looked at only by their flesh tone. They weren't being looked at as human. They were being looked at by their flesh tone, and that aggravated the hell out of me. And to this day, like I told you guys, what you guys know, but other people don't, I have never in my lifetime dated a white man. I can't get myself to do it because of what they represent in my eyes. It's hatred. And I, you getting into this? No, baby. Mm-mm. Hell no. No, nope. Keep on moving. Mm-mm. Real.
Terry said,
Mm-mm.
Terry said she
Mm-mm.
can't.
Can't touch this. I'm telling you.
Oh shit. Yes, I believe
Lord,
it.
no.
Yes. Look, that lady did not unalive herself. She did not. It was foul play to this day, and I believe that shit. Sandra Bland has been on my radar for a long time, and I'm like, I'm just sad that it wasn't enough stink about it. They didn't kick up enough dust to, because that shit was foul. She didn't unalive herself in that cell. That was shit was crazy. And the thing
Mm-mm.
about it is, y'all, when she took mug shot, she looked like she was already deceased anyway. That's what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
She did. She looked like she
Mm-hmm.
was already deceased. So
Mm-hmm.
I try to stay out of cops' way. I try to, do what I have to do to not be in direct contact with police because these motherfuckers, they don't care about protecting and serving. They don't. They don't.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
No,
just going to know.
they protect their own selves and serve their own selves. That's the whole thing. They're not serving no justice or protecting people from the wrong. They're doing the wrong. They're the ones out there, you
Yep.
know,
Yep.
overstepping and mm-mm, yeah.
And my thing is, I saw a body cam one time, and I love body cams, and when I'm not on YouTube watching the fuck shit on YouTube, I'm watching body cams, y'all. So I watched this body cam one time, and this cop thought his body cam recorder and everything was off, and he was talking to this other cop, and he was saying, "Oh, just pay $1,200. Her service is due. You know what I'm saying? She ain't worth it. He was this college student. She was not American. She was unalived, and he was just making jokes about it to this other cop that he had called, but he didn't know his camera was still on and recording, and he was making fun about it, like it's just another one gone. And I'm like, what? And
Mm-hmm.
he was fired from his job and everything, but this is what the shit we talking about. These cops don't care. They don't protect and serve. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Desensitized. Exactly.
they don't care. They don't care.
Exactly. That's when that badge blinded them, you know? That's when they thought they were more than what that badge meant. The badge never meant anything to them except giving them a free pass to do their dirty work.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You right about that,
That's
Terry.
all that
But
was.
X says it's not only white people that hate black people.
Oh, most definitely it's not only white
Yeah, I'm
people, but
not saying only white people hate black people. Shit, our own color like hate black people.
hmm
When it comes to
it's
things that I've
ignorance.
seen and I know, it's ignorance.
Ignorance. That's all it is. ignorance.
D Shep said they gave more attention to George Floyd than you right than Sandra Bland. You right, D Shep. They really
Mm-hmm.
did. And I'm like, when it came to that woman's mugshot, she looked like she was already unalive. Y'all, she
Mm-hmm.
that shit hurt me. It hurt me. And my
Well, and
daughters was like, Mom, you can't take
the scenarios are
it
way
was
different too. George Floyd was out in the public in broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? So the whole scene was totally different too. So, but still, a wrong is a wrong. It's a wrong. It's a wrong. You know, and
it's
it should be
wrong.
just as publicized. Yeah.
The man couldn't breathe. He was telling the cops he couldn't breathe. These
Mm-hmm.
cops don't
They were on his
care. They don't
jugular.
care about they don't
Yep.
care. You know what I'm saying? They
Mm.
don't care. Look up Daniel Holtz. All right, let me write that down. Daniel Holtz. Because, I love cases like this. Daniel. All right, so Trish is backstage. Let's bring up Trish. Smash it. Smash it, Trish.
Smash it. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hey,
good.
Trish. Yeah.
I don't. I don't know why it's so low, but I wanted to hit the link really quick to talk about the George Floyd comment the guy made, or I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what the gender is. But do you notice that if they demonstrated what they did with these other male um, assassinations, these black males that was assassinated during the Obama administration, Sandra Bland, if they kind of televised that, they would have turned America upside down to me. Even though they claim that black women are like the least represented and things like that, they know what they cannot do. You know what I mean? To have a police officer take a life of a woman, a black
Mm-hmm.
woman, that's next level. So that's why
Yeah.
they had to do that she unalived herself in a cell and things like that with Sandra Bland, because it won't be the same response as a George Floyd or others. What do you think?
I agree. I agree with everything you said for real. Because, like I say, Sandra Bland was going to a new location to work. This hillbilly cop pulled her over. And the way he pulled her over and handled her, Trish, it was like diabolical to me. And I'm like, I'm looking at the shit, I'm looking at the video, and she trying to explain herself to this cop. He's not listening. And next thing you know, she's unalive in her cell. I'm like, what? It didn't make no sense to me.
Look,
Well, it wasn't
look.
supposed to make sense, right?
e-
Because it
Exactly.
wasn't supposed to happen.
There you go.
That's right.
So I'm gonna go back to the chat. You guys, this is a good conversation. I woke up and I'm like, let me listen to Ben's. Pretty good. You too, two P's, Terry. Keep it going. I like it. You're
Thanks,
gonna get me
Trish.
through my pancakes and eggs and all of that.
All right,
Smash it.
thank you,
I'm
Trish.
glad
Thank you for hitting.
glad you came
Appreciate
up,
Enjoy
you.
it.
Trish.
All right,
But no, I was
but
doing
yeah,
something at the
y'all.
time. But to talk about this Sandra Bland, that was it was it was taken beyond than what it should have been taken. And the picture, her mugshot, said everything. And
Mm-hmm.
for a long
Mm-hmm.
time, people didn't realize that was a mugshot of a deceased woman.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Yep. It was a
That
deceased
They
woman.
use they use their jail as a security blanket for the wrongs that they did. That's what they
Mm-hmm.
did. They took
Yep.
her body in and set it up for a stage presentation. You know what I'm saying? They knew
Right.
what they had already done, so they had to set the scene. So they had enough time to make up this story to make it look like she did it to herself. But
All right,
pictures
we
never
got a
lie.
visitor, y'all. We got a visitor. Hold on one second. I
All
think it's
right.
TC. Hold on. Good morning, TC.
Good morning, Benz. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. Long time, long time.
I know, right?
Good morning, Two Ps. Good morning, Terry, in the chat.
Good morning,
How you
TC.
doing? How you
I'm
doing,
good.
TC?
I'm good. I'm good. You know
That's
what?
good. That's good.
You mentioned that you're talking about Sandra Blanche, and one of the things that I wanted to say, this is a definite great topic of conversation. To even further go deep into for a lot of reasons. But
Mm-hmm.
Texas has always been very interesting to me as a state. Since then, there have been what we call police oversight committees and
Mm.
commissions, I should say. It's called community policing in some areas. Hey, D Shep.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say it was like after 2020, they really started, coming up. Now, I know that they're in Cleveland and New York and Baltimore. They're here in Philadelphia. It's in Chicago, Detroit, um, in various other cities. I'm not sure about the South. I only know about, what we have up here in the North. But
Mm-hmm.
let me just say this: what's the difference between the police oversight committee? So you know how you have this thing called
Mm.
internal affairs, right, for the police.
Right.
Okay, now internal affairs is a whole it's cocky pot because guess what? Nobody, who's gonna?
It's
They're not gonna regulate and tell on themselves.
it's basically you got a toddler in a turbo tube. You slap up, you walk and say, "Ah, leave that alone. That's hot." That's all they are.
Exactly.
That's it.
IA is just them, I guess you could say just kind of looking out for each other. Now this
Mm-hmm.
police, now this police oversight committee, because I'm watching, is funded by, it's funded by government. So this is taxpaying dollars. This is
Mm-hmm.
all what we call, public, people, civilian people. So these are civilian people, regular folks who get badges, and they're able to,
Mm-hmm.
whenever there's a situation or whatever, they're able to go to a site, or
Mm-hmm.
able to go and look at and investigate and all that kind of stuff. So far in Philadelphia, it's, there's been a lot of, the police oversight versus the police. It's been very interesting, but I will say that I think it's needed, and I think that there needs to definitely be another entity. And I like this police oversight concept because it has to be somebody, outside of the police that's gonna police. Who's gonna police the police? It's got to be a separate entity, somebody
The
that's
police.
neutral.
Exactly.
The police. I mean,
Well,
that's the way it's always been. The police
well, that's
police
what.
the
That's
police.
why.
What?
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying that there's this new commission in various cities called the Police Oversight or Community Policing, and what's going on is that these are not police officers; they're
They
individuals,
remind me of a grand jury. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
right?
Hmm.
They're regular people, and they have it's interesting how they're, I don't want to say hired, but how they're, selected, put in position, because they're all commissioners. But yeah, just check it out, Police Oversight Committee.
Hmm.
Gotcha. I'm gonna check in.
I like them, and I like their function here in Philadelphia. I like the way that they roll. Um, one of the things that I liked about the whole selection process was,
Hmm.
you have to
Hmm.
you have to put in an application, um, you get vetted deeply, and you also get an opportunity to go before the folks in the communities, the various parts of all of the different communities. They ask you questions and they put in their vote too.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm full of the change.
So,
Don't worry about that.
but yeah, so there's a lot to be said and a lot to be done and a lot needed. But we need to come up with some different, some ways in which who's going to police the police. So we're gonna, hey, Red Wings,
Exactly.
how you doing? What's up? So yeah, we're gonna need to have something, and
I,
and
I
and
hate to
so check it
interrupt.
out, y'all. Just see what y'all think. If
I
y'all
hate to
have it.
interrupt you, see, but I see a
Mhm.
comment. What's up, my chocolate people? What kind of comment is that? What's that? What is up, my chocolate people? I'll come back and
What happened?
read that.
Mm.
Hmm. Hey, TC, what you say the name of that police? What he said was called what?
Police oversight committee, police commission.
Oversight. Okay, gotcha.
Hmm.
If you Google police oversight commissions in the United
Mm-hmm.
States or police oversight committees in the United States, it'll give you. There are over like 200 of them.
Okay. That's what's it. I just want to make sure that I put it down. I had missed the oversight part, but yeah, I like to research and read about things like that.
Hmm.
See, yeah.
It's interesting. It's like regular people who get, there, of course there's a vetting system, but they get an opportunity to police the police.
Right, right, and that's what we need. Really?
And we do, right, separate and apart from the blue, you know what I'm saying, separate, or the
Right,
whatever, black, the orange, whatever color they wear, but
right.
because they're not going to tell on each other even when they
No,
are knowing that they're wrong.
it's called a code of honor. No, you're not.
Right,
And if you do, you're outcast. You feel me? You become
right.
the fall guy. Hmm.
And
So
so many of them have become outcasts,
yeah, yes.
because there are some that were, that did tell, and they had to,
Hmm.
they had to leave, retire, they got killed. I
Yeah.
mean, they unalived, stuff like that. But stuff like, yeah, unfortunately,
Yes.
yep. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna read up on that.
Yeah, I know. I heard something about that before, and it's most definitely something that needs to be going on in every city and every state, really,
hmm
Hmm.
most definitely.
See, that's where it comes
Okay, so
in
we
that
have a question, y'all. We
people.
have a question in the chat. If black police was sent to police the black community, would they obey the law then?
No, there's corrupt there's corrupt black police officers as well.
Yeah, they
No,
corrupt as hell. Shit.
yeah,
hmm
but yeah.
If you're
So
going against the
no,
law, you're going to go against the law, and it doesn't matter who's policing you. It's how you move. So, that
exactly.
goes against the grain either way. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah,
if you're gonna do wrong, you're gonna do wrong. It doesn't matter.
Hmm.
there you go. Just because they're black police officers,
don't
Hey,
make no difference. Look at how many black police
exactly.
officers have killed black people.
Exactly.
Right.
Some
Right.
of those are corrupt too. That's why I always say
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
all skin folk
Mm-hmm.
ain't kin folk. You hear me?
Yep.
Agreed. Absolutely. That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Good question.
Nah, it ain't about your skin color. It's about
Mm-mm.
how you present that badge.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Are
we
you
have come
with the law or against the law? You think you're higher than the law. You
exactly.
know,
We have come
that's
across
it's your whole mental state.
all kind of race has this badge.
Mm-hmm.
So we just can't point it at one race. All of them, but they all
That's
single
right.
us. They all single us
Yeah.
because it's like growing up as a child. People think, oh, he was born racist. No, there's
Mm-mm.
no such
It's
thing as
taught.
being born racist. They're
It's
taught
taught.
to be
That's right.
racist.
Hmm.
So
That's
when they
right.
come into this game, they're taught to follow by this code, or else. Last thing you want to be is the outcast of this game.
So
Worst
Farsi
thing you could
said,
be is the outcast.
hey, 2P. So Farsi said, so we agree that the black culture is the issue. If a certain if certain people can't function in a civilized society, they need to be locked away. No,
No.
black culture is not the
No,
issue.
Mm-mm.
that's what I'm
No.
saying.
Mm-mm.
No,
Regardless, you can just be walking down the
Absolutely not.
street.
it's
You can
everybody.
just
Shit.
look. I'm gonna give you a clear example. As in, I was in my 40s, and I was real heavy into my working out. But this particular day, the sun had caught me, and I was at my mom's house. I was on my 5 mile walk, so I stopped by to see my mom. But on my way going home, the sun had dropped, and it started sprinkling. So I pulled my hoodie on. Excuse me, my bad. So I'm walking. Do you know the police pull up beside me? Excuse me. I was driving slow just because I was a black person in a hoodie, not knowing that I'm a 40-year-old female in a hoodie. Excuse me. That's just working out on the way home. So it don't matter who you are. It don't matter. They just see the skin and they pop. When I throw my hoodie back and looked at him and he realized, they pulled off. They thought they probably thought I was some excuse my bad. They probably thought I was some
That's
younger male walking with a hoodie on, but I wasn't. But I only pulled my hoodie up over my head because it started sprinkling. I was just trying to get home. So it don't
mm.
matter. It's just the color because my skin was black and I had locks. Is what
So,
made them ride
so
slow beside me.
you was profiled. You was profiled.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yep.
Um, I wanted
That,
to I wanted to answer the question that you put up before, Benz, that the person about we agree something something. What was that one?
Let me see if I can find it.
What was that? 'Cause I wanted to hit on a couple of things with that.
Is it this one?
you know,
Is
With
it
me
this
being
one?
in
Is that
a
is that
different
it?
situation, that could have went
yeah,
that
that's
could have
it.
went left. You know what I'm saying? They could have pinned something on me that I didn't even do.
Mm-hmm.
It could have went all the way left. I could have got caught up in something that I wasn't even there, but they're gonna pin it on me. It could have went totally different. But all I did was throw back my hoodie and just looked at them and stopped. And then they
Mm.
pulled off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Um,
trying to get home. I'm just trying to get home.
exactly. Let me. Okay,
All
so
right, TC.
so is okay. So we agree that the black culture is the issue. No, I don't think we ever said that the black culture is the issue. I think the culture
No.
of the cops, of the men and women in badges is a problem, a major
There
problem,
you go.
because they're never going to tell on each other, regardless of right, wrong, or indifferent. Period. That they're the problem. Let me go deeper into the problem
Yeah.
of the culture of the police departments. Number one, I think that the police department people need to get, I guess you could say, maybe every 6 months they should get what we call psychological evaluations.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're, first of all, they need to get the whole how they are hired. That needs to change. Period. A lot of them are hired. They're not psychologically fit. They're not fit for the kind of job that it entails. They are only going by, and they're constantly berated by stereotypes of from when they were grown up or when they were brought up. Most of them are marginal, if you say, if anything, in terms of education. When you look at some of the reports that are usually documented, if I don't know if you've seen them, but I've seen some of the reports. They write like they're 12, like they're second graders. They don't know how to write a full report, because that a report is basically the beginning of a lot of things, as it pertains to investigation and going to court and blah blah blah. That's the reason why most of the time stuff is, the judges will just say, like, we can't do anything with this, because the police
True
reports are
facts.
always jacked up. And
True facts.
citizens, tax-paying dollars are being what are being used, and then of course now these judges are throwing stuff out because the police can't get it right, because they're doing things that are incorrect. They're interpreting the wrong way. They're using their badges in the wrong capacity. Guess what? And all because they want to be what I call it the little dick syndrome, but it's women there too. They have a mentality of
Right.
just trying to be in control.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a problem with the not the black culture. It is a problem with the culture of the police department, regardless
Wait a
of whether or
minute.
not they're
Look, Frosty, you crossing the boundaries for
Frosty
real,
is,
because you know
yeah, he is.
we're not the problem
Mm-mm.
about the body cams and shit
What
like
happened?
that. So you better
Mm-mm.
tread lightly
You
up
looking
your
at the
body,
same thing
because
as me.
I'm
Yeah.
reading your comments and I'm not liking the shit you're
Hold
saying
on.
for real, for
Hold
real.
on. Let me
Mm-mm.
go read the
Mm-mm.
comments. Let me read the comments.
Mm-mm. It
wait,
says,
what
look,
is
you guys organizations made cops use body cams, and all the body cams show that black people just don't know how to act when police stop them, and that's bullshit. See, that's that small mentality that people have that are
Okay.
easily swayed.
Okay.
How the hell can you say that
Okay.
it's the black community that you're gonna blame when it's the cops that act
Okay.
like assholes when they come around the black community?
Okay.
You can't base it on that, man. No, let me shut up.
this
Okay.
person is
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because see, you say black people. How the hell is it that? Because I mean, if you want to get really deep and technical with it, the original name for the word police was slave catchers. We didn't invent the word slave catchers. I don't understand the thinking of some people, but I
My thing is,
do
I've seen hours
in
and
kind
hours
of a
of
way
footage also too. The food.
because most cops were bullied when they was growing up, and they think because they get that badge now they're above the law, and they take out their frustration because of what they went through growing up. That's not how it
right.
works.
Exactly. And I agree with you too, Peace. That's why I say that the way that they need to vet police the officers, city, state, county, that federal, they should do it like they do the CIA and everything. Vet these folks because they're cuckoo bananas, a lot of them, and they've had a lot of traumatic issues, and they definitely need a couch. For the most part, they need a couch before they get into it, because like you said, they take it out on other people, on their own people. They take it out on women. They take out their frustration and trauma out on whoever, everybody else.
Good morning, Barn Dog.
Your guys
We got
organizations, what your guys, who you talking about, your guys organization,
I don't know.
what kind of writing? See, I can't, like,
I don't know.
you can't even talk to people who write like that, but I
You
can't.
guys. Who is you? Who is you guys? I don't
But
get it.
it's like your guys, what is that? You are
I don't,
guys.
who is that?
Okay,
Um,
he's trolling, or he's trying to write, and he's probably one of the people that definitely don't need
Vince,
So I
you
don't
know
know
what
if
to
you guys
do.
can hear me.
Mm-mm.
I
Smash
mean,
it.
y'all minds. I mean, y'all can take this bitch up out of here. I'm like,
I
I
can't.
wonder why
I
he's
got to
living this
drop down to
long.
do it. I got to drop, and
I
I'll
mean,
drop
who in the
down.
chat is a mod? Because
Drop
I'm
me.
like, this. I got it.
Drop
I
me.
Wait
get
a
him,
got it.
minute.
Drop
Terry.
me.
Yeah, no,
Drop me,
Get him,
Beans.
Terry,
Terry.
Drop me.
I
Come
got
on,
you.
go
I
ahead,
got you.
Terry. Do it, Terry. Do
Drop
your
me,
thing.
Beans.
I got
Drop
you,
me.
Terry.
You
So people
I
don't
guys.
got
lose
you.
their
I
sound.
got
Drop
it.
me.
I got. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Somebody
Oh,
got
let
it.
me have
Okay.
the pleasure.
You want the pleasure?
Terry said, "Let me do it. Let me do it."
All right.
Go
I
ahead.
ain't
Okay,
never seen
Terry. I
nobody say,
got
"Let
you.
me do it." I ain't never seen
All
nobody
right.
on panel say, "Let me do it."
All right,
Let me do it.
Tony.
No, 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 no. Don't you do it. Let me do it.
Hello? Can
What's
you
up,
guys hear
Born
me?
Dog? Tony got it. Tony
Hmm?
said she got it. All right. All right,
That's
Okay.
what's up.
Trish.
Good.
Yeah, we hear you, Trish.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm trying to multitask, but to be fair of that person in the chat, one of the things that I learned during the research during the Obama administration with all of those assassinations and the behavioral health of those uh, that were attacked by the police, their responses. So, to be fair to that person, I watched a lot of footage and I saw the aggression with the police, and it gave them a reason. So, what I did was I spoke to my son, especially about driving. If he's ever pulled over, he's to put his hands on the steering wheel. He's
Mm-hmm.
to
Yep.
ask for permission to reach for his license and registration.
Yep.
A lot of
Yep.
uh, the activity during those exchanges in those 835 cases, including Sandra Bland, it was not only, it's not their fault, but it was the aggression that they were being stopped, they were being harassed, and they were
Mm-hmm.
responding to it. Whereas in present day, if we look back, we know what not to do now because they will pow you. They will strangle you. They will do things when you're too aggressive. So to be fair to the comment, um, I think it's partially true. Partially. Don't kill me now.
How is that? I want to hear your thought on how that's partially true. Hmm?
Partially.
Because
Well, okay.
yeah,
There's been oh, there's been so many cases where police would approach and they would question why they was stopped. For instance, this is a hypothetical, but it's kind of common in all of the cases. When they were stopped, they were angry. They were stopped, and they didn't understand why they were being stopped. There was one kid, Brown, coming from the store. Remember that? And He was
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
very aggressive. Mike Brown, I believe, right?
Yes,
There's
yes.
so many. Please forgive me if I mess up the names, but uh, even with Castell, there's so many. I
I mean,
rewinded things to see what could
okay,
they have done to de-escalate the situation before the police got volatile.
okay. Well,
What
I'm gonna get.
gestures could they not have done to calm the police down? Because it's like if you're being burglarized or attacked in your home, right? And someone is out to hurt you, you're going to use your brain in that moment opposed to your emotion to de-escalate, talk them down so they don't hurt you or your family. It's the same situation. These cops are literally trained to unalive us, hands down.
Okay.
There's no
That
sugarcoating it. So my question is, when someone has that on their mind, what can you do to get out of it? If you
say
talk aggressive, move gestures quickly, uh, you know, it could go left because that's the agenda. They just need a reason. Oh, he was reaching
All
for
right.
a pow pow, and
One
it was
second, Terry.
just
Hold
his
on one second.
license.
We got D Shep is backstage. D Shep, you want your camera on?
Who?
Okay. D Shep
D
is on the
Shell.
stage.
What's going
Okay.
on, D Shell?
What's
What's up,
Trish,
happening
D
with the
Shep?
two
don't.
Ks? What's going on, everybody?
What's
What's
up?
going
No,
on?
what people fail to
Hold up.
realize
Trish
about.
Trish was saying something, D Shep. Hold on
Oh
one
shoot,
second.
go ahead, go
Trish.
Actually,
ahead.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
landed my plane. I just want to,
Yeah.
weigh in, but I'm gonna go back to the chat because I'm still cooking, and I'm gonna listen. And if I,
Okay.
you know, I'll come
All
back
right.
up when I get a chance.
My
Okay.
address, Trish, is my address is, you can send my plate to this address, 7774324. I'm just playing.
Send it to you.
Seven,
Okay.
seven, 793 11 0.
Bien.
Type shit. Type shit.
Where did Terry go? Terry done dropped down to the chat.
Yeah,
What's
she's
up,
hunting that
Nisha?
guy down. She's hunting that person down. She said, "I'm gonna get him." I know that's right.
Hey,
Nisha, what you smoking
only
on?
thing
Oh,
I'm
this
gonna
is
let
cigar.
I'm gonna let D Shep say what he got to say about this. Then I got something I want to come behind that. But go ahead.
Okay, all right. What's up, Nisha?
No, I mean what people don't realize, what the public for the most part don't realize, is that when y'all were talking about like the deeper psyche vows and all that, a rookie cop, in order to get into the academy, an insurance salesman has to score higher on the Wonderlic test to become an insurance salesman than a cop does. So that kind of, in a nutshell, gives you the mind frame or the mentality, more just mentally, of a lot of police officers that get hired. Um, Another thing that people don't take into consideration is the areas that a lot of this shit is happening, was happening in. Um, you put anybody in I would say, what a volatile situation, like a high crime neighborhood, high crime area, black or white, your response is going to be different. And this is not by any means justifying these punk ass police, but just giving an idea, because every one of these situations for me that she had mentioned but never kind of elaborated on was the Philando Castile incident. He did everything he was supposed to do. He told the
Big
cops that
facts.
he
Big
had a
facts.
fucking gun, license to
Mm-hmm.
carry. He told the cop he was going to reach for his license. The cop was like, okay. The cop couldn't
Boom
make
shot.
his mind up as to what he wanted
Mm-hmm.
him to do.
Yep.
So he didn't do anything wrong. That's one of the very,
Nothing
very
wrong.
few cases where I can honestly say that man did nothing wrong.
Mhm.
And then for the cop to
Look.
kill him like that in front of his child, and his
and his
fiance.
wife. Yep,
That was
sure did.
I wrote a song. I put that shit in a song. That was some of the coldest shit I ever seen.
Mhm.
This
But
man worked for the school district. Do you hear me? He worked for the school district on his way to
no, that
work,
one, yeah, two
and
P's.
they
That one,
killed
yeah,
this
that
man.
one, that one
I mean,
fucked
I'm
me up.
sorry, they
No,
they
you
took
good,
this
you
man out.
good. That one
Yes,
really fucked me
you know,
up.
I covered all of them stories. That's why I tell people if you own a pistol, and I am a person who owns more than two firearms. When I got my excuse me, when I got my first firearm, I went and took that 8 hour class. You know that concealed to carry. Cause
Hmm.
see, if you don't take that 8 hour class, just because you have a firearm, that firearm will make you lose your freedom.
Mhm.
I advise
Yep.
anybody to take that 8 hour class. It ain't but 100 some bucks. That's all it is, and you pay that every 3 years. No, I think
Yeah.
yeah, every 3 years, every 3 4 years, I
Mhm.
renew my concealed to carry license. If you don't take that class, you will get locked up every time because they teach you everything you need to do, everything there is about concealed to carry, everything there is that you have to do about when it comes to firing, discharging. But the only thing, when I got through with that 8 hour class and they took us to go to the gun range, and if you miss your target, you flunk. But there was only one person that missed out of 30 something of us. So long
Mhm.
as you hit your target, you pass after you do your, your test and stuff. But when it was all said and done, in my mind, I said these words. This is a license to red rum. That's all it is. That's
Mm-hmm.
all concealed carry license are. Because that's
Yep.
all they teach you. There is no such thing as wound to stop them. That don't exist in concealed carry. That don't exist.
You know, the one thing I think somebody in the chat mentioned was something about an education, and the hey Baron, good morning, sweetie. That folks don't need, the police people on the police force don't need an education. That is absolutely incorrect. They do.
Yes, they
And
do.
not only
They got.
that, not
Yes, they
only
do.
do they need an education, it needs to be constant education. Because
Yeah.
all the time, life is always progressing. It's like a lawyer. It's like, a
Rules are
nurse, a
changing.
teacher.
Right.
Everything
Right.
changes on a IT,
Mm-hmm.
AI. Everything
Right.
changes on a day-to-day basis. And interestingly
Right.
enough, what I've noticed, especially after studying a lot of the Black Panthers, a lot of a lot of these cops back in the day, it was like, if you were a certain color, they would treat you a certain way, and if you didn't know
Mm-hmm.
your rights, unfortunately, you got treated a certain way. Now we have folks that know their rights. They know how to articulate it. They know what to do, not to, what not to do with, those kinds of things. But I still say that police officers need to be accountable, and they need an education, and not just somebody that's hot off the daggone high school press, because some those people need to be vetted. They need a psychological evaluation, and they need a continuous psychological evaluation, because
That
even
part.
over
Mm-hmm.
time,
Yep.
mentally, I don't care what you say, after a certain amount of years, a- anybody that sees all of that stuff, you see blood, you
Mm-hmm.
see,
Yep.
guts and all kind of that
Yep.
stuff will get to you mentally,
The
and
most horrific thing.
They
right.
have one of the
Also
most
need a
stressful
team,
jobs
need to
ever.
learn psychology. Absolutely, Tony.
Yeah.
They need to learn psychology. They need to be mandated that they have a couch and a therapist at all times that they see.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be
Yep.
honest with you. I even was thinking about like working 12 months out of the year. I think that a police officer I mean, of course, they're ranked. So I'm just talking about on a just the entry that they should be 6 months, and then another 3 months they should do like community service. They should do, they should do duty and as far as desk duty, learn how the process works as it pertains to the courts and their responsibility as far as making sure that certain things are filed properly and so forth and so on. Cities that are losing a lot of money. Interestingly enough, if you look at your own city, you could find that there are so many freaking lawsuits against the police department alone. And of course that comes out of taxpayers' dollars. Once again, the reason why we don't have any money for anything is because these jokers knocking down stuff and this, that, and the other, and just coming in and doing stuff. People are suing them nowadays. They will sue them.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Bigger than the money
And,
go to suing.
and then the
Yep.
money goes to court and trial and da 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 da. These police
Yep.
officers definitely need to be regulated. They need to be policed, and before they get on, they need to be vetted properly and not just put on because their granddaddy was one, or their uncle Reefus was somebody. None of that stuff. They need to be vetted and so forth and so on. I even like to see people's handwriting. Your handwriting tells me a lot, because if you're over a certain age and you're writing like you in the second grade, we got to go to the next level, because you should know
Oh
how to
man.
you should know how to write. But that's a whole
Hey.
nother story. Anyway, just
I can
But
tell you a
CC, can I
story.
ask you a question?
yes,
So would you agree that because like I know growing up, when I was growing up and everything, police did have a lot of community outreach programs that no longer exist. So even those cops that didn't live in the neighborhoods that they were patrolling, because of the outreach programs, they at least got to
true.
see the
Right,
people in
right.
the neighborhoods on a on a different type of level, as opposed to just riding through and looking at everybody as criminals.
Absolutely. No, you're absolutely right. And we even had, okay, so the police were a part of various community organizations. The police, at least back in the day, they would give out they would give out book bags. They were giving out food. They were part of the food giving program. And also we even had some unspoken things as well.
Right.
If I was a police officer and I knew that, like, say for instance, Benz, you have a son. This is hypothetical. Benz, you have a son. Two Piece, you have a son. And I saw your son come in. I'm gonna take your son. I'll be like, boy, get in the back of my car. Get in the back of
Yeah.
my car. And I'm gonna call Benz. I'm gonna say, Benz, uh, Two Piece, I got your son. I'm bringing
Hey,
him home. You understand what I'm
And
that's
I
saying?
called
and
that.
I
That's
appreciate
called
that
that
That's
too. I would
village.
that's
appreciate that.
part of,
That's
and that what you're
yeah.
saying
That's that
is
village.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
They knew your face because of the outreach programs that
Yep.
they participated in.
Exactly.
Um, they would
You know,
come.
and I'm gonna talk to him. I'm be like, boy, you know, your mother is going to kill you. Worse than any.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Yep.
boy, you ain't about that. You with them guys. You know you ain't supposed to be with them. And
Hmm.
so I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna put you in my car, in my marked car, not an unmarked car. I'm gonna take you in my police car, because that's what I'm supposed to do. I would do it if it was D-Shep, if I knew, things that, if it's
Yeah.
like somebody, they flatten a tire or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
can't do that if
Just some
somebody,
dumb shit.
something like that. But yeah, that's what we are supposed to do, because other people do it. Don't
Right.
get it twisted. Other folks in other communities, look, your boy
Hmm.
he was drinking. Your girl, she's drink. They out there, they partying, and they messed up the guy's restaurant, and so I'm bringing them home. You understand what I'm saying? Stuff like that
Especially in like
needs.
the smaller
Yep.
towns, that's where you'll get that more now. So than you did in the bigger cities. But the smaller towns, everybody knew each other anyway. It's the bigger
Right.
cities that we actually need to bring back the outreach. And it, it,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's part of the biggest problem in the police and community relationships, that there is none anymore.
Right.
But but see, that's what I was talking about earlier. That goes back to where we lost, where the moment we lost that village is when we had too many babies raising babies. Because see, those same babies, you be like saying, "Hey, didn't your mama tell you don't come out that house while she was at work? Get your butt back in that house. I'ma call the sheriff."
Hmm.
First thing they say, that's all right. When I had kids, I wish one of the neighbors would say something to one of my kids. That's where the
Hmm.
moment we lost that village.
True.
Now you say something to somebody, kid, hey baby, get out that road. Don't you say
They
shit
ready
to
to
my
fight you.
baby. I tell you what, next time I let him get ran over. You hear me? But you need to get that back out that
That's
road.
true. The
Hmm.
truth
But
you
then, but
leaves.
now
It's true.
That
also
that's when
TP's
that's when
a
we
part
lost
of
that
that
village.
problem. But a
Right.
part of that problem is also, even with the babies having babies, hell, you don't know who your neighbor is no more. So we don't take the time
Exactly.
out to go meet our neighbor or say, "Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the neighborhood," or whatever the case may be. Or I'm new to the neighborhood. Now it's everybody for themselves.
No. You
You know,
move in
it's
now,
my
be like,
business.
I
Yeah.
hope my neighbors ain't crazy. Child, I
Hmm.
don't care about meeting them. Ain't no, hey, hi, I'm the new neighbor. How you doing? I just visit. Ain't
Facts.
none of that no more. It's none of that no more. But it was set in play to be like that. It's about division.
Hmm.
But you ain't gotta. But you know, just because somebody means for something to be a certain way, we still have to take, especially as the elders in our communities, we have to take it
Hmm.
upon ourselves. You know what I'm saying? To bridge
Hmm.
that gap, or you know what I'm saying, break that chain of bullshit. You know, however you want to put it. We have to put that on our backs as well.
But the only thing at our age, when you meet somebody our age, they're already set in those ways, and sometimes it's hard to change them. You see what
It
I'm
ain't
saying?
about you changing them though.
No,
That's my
no,
whole thing. We're not trying
no,
to
no.
change
Let
nobody.
me change that. Let me change that. Accept what is amongst them. So you know what I'm saying is, okay, you moved into this new neighborhood. Everybody is welcoming, but your neighbor to the left because they don't like you just because judging a
That's
book
one out of many.
for its cover. So
I
because
have one.
you
Go ahead.
you
I'm
can't
sorry.
you can't you can't when you're raised to be like that, you can't change them.
Not your
So
job to do so. That's the one that you overlook.
exactly,
But it's
that's what I'm
about the
saying.
rest.
So you're not gonna engage with them,
But that's
and
life in general
therefore
too. Peace, you're not gonna make
there
everybody
comes
happy,
a
but it ain't
division.
your job to try to. But that's
That's
one
what I was
person.
just
For
saying.
instance, I have a neighbor that when we first moved to the neighborhood, that's all I would hear about is this guy. And he's like a like Oriental type, something like that. But didn't want nobody parking in front of his house. Didn't want, he just couldn't do nothing that pertained to his little area. And I just listened to everybody else. I took on the dislike of it myself. So when other black folks moved into the neighborhood, especially the ones that moved next to him, I'd give them the rundown of it. It never failed. They always got into it. So one day, my truck got stolen. And I know that this is the same man that got like 30 fucking cameras. So I went over to his house, I told him what happened. And he was like, "Oh, hold on, give me a minute." I said, "Give me about 5 minutes." He went on in the house. And I went back across the street. And this man comes across the street with timestamp of the video and everything else and said, "You know what? Why don't you just come on over and check it out?" I said, "Okay." And you know what this man said to me? It blew my mind. He said, "Man, just want you to know, man, you and your wife, y'all are my favorite neighbors over here. And we've never spoken to. So you never know, you know, what people really feel unless you at least engage with them." And
Right.
from that day, from that day, from ever since then, we always communicate with him. I let him know, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna be out of town working, whatever. The wife gonna be at home, this, that, and the third." But
Hmm.
sometimes you just can't go off what everybody else say.
Right.
See, that's what I was saying. I mean,
Yeah.
you can engage with all your neighbors, but if that person don't want to engage with you, you can't force them. You just have to go on about your
That's
business and
but
stay out
that
their
wasn't
way.
but that wasn't my point. My point is, okay, you got that one. What about the rest of them? That's what I'm saying.
I'm
You know,
still gonna,
to
I'm
break the
still gonna,
cycle
I'm
of the
still,
bullshit.
I'm still gonna engage with my neighbors regardless. That one person ain't
Absolutely.
gonna stop me. Ain't gonna stop me from being who I am. That one person
Yeah,
ain't gonna stop.
I don't even include that one person in my conversation because at the end of the day, it's a non-factor. He, she, whatever the case may be.
Nah,
You know,
no,
but
look.
the rest of them, I know all my neighbors on both sides across the street. I know everybody in my immediate vicinity. And I was, you know, my whole thing was I was excluding him because of what was told to me and how I did see some interactions with him and you know the neighbors that was you know the black neighbors more so that was moving right next to him. So I just automatically marked him off as a racist. Come to find out, he wasn't. He just didn't like how they got there, which we didn't either. But you know,
Benz, I emailed you the some information. Share it with two P's in reference to the conference that they have for the police oversight committees,
Hmm.
and things of that nature. It's really it's good. It's really good. And the other piece, and I'm just gonna say this, with the oversight committee, you have two different layers of it. So it's non-profited, and they also have an executive director, but they also have commissioners also on the other side. So basically, it has a very good, what do you call it? It's kind of balanced a little bit so that everybody, you know, is still safe and secure in terms of their job and what they do in the community, but they're not compromised as well. But so check that out. It's very interesting. Um,
Okay.
you know, I'm West Coast. I mean, people don't trust down south, and okay. Anyway, whatever.
let me tell you something, TC, right quick,
You know,
and I'll let
Yeah,
you finish. Anybody that listens to or takes Jamel serious, y'all just about as crazy as him.
right. Yeah, that's why I
hey,
was. Yeah, and yeah, I can't
look, I've lived in
take
the
people
South.
like that.
I
Listen,
lived in the South my last 15 years.
Uh-huh.
And and
okay.
it's not as bad. I mean, I mean, the South to me is like a place you go to retire. You feel me? That's what the South is. I mean, they
Yes.
get a bad rep, but where I'm at, you know, I don't get that racism. You feel me? I don't get it here. But other people made it out, you know, like Mississippi, different places. I mean, I don't know, but you know, I know for a fact that I am in a racist state,
Yeah, me
but we don't
too.
see
Me
it.
too.
We don't see it like that. We don't see it like that.
Exactly.
But you know, that's what we get though. Oh, you don't want to go to the South. Oh, it's racist as hell. It's not like people think it is, but that's what they portray. I mean, well, I put it this way: I haven't seen it, and I know I have seen a lot of things. I have lived a lot of different places. I'm a military brat. I've lived a lot of places. I've been a lot of places. I've seen a lot of things. I've seen things that I should have never seen before. But when it comes to racism, from growing up as a child up to now with grandchildren, I can count on one hand how many times I personally had to experience it and I had to address it. But you
Hmm.
know, that's a you know, yeah. But it
My
wasn't from
thing
police
is,
officers.
CPs, I'm in a racist state too, real racist. Alabama is racist as hell. But they don't step to me like that. You know what I'm saying? If they racist, hey, you better keep that in your pocket. For real, for real.
But
Exactly. I mean,
a lot of that kind of changed with the great grandchildren. Not saying that it isn't in them, but they don't display it like their great grandparents did or their grandparents did, because it's times have
Right,
changed. They more so when people
right.
say racist, that really bugs me, because they be talking about the same motherfuckers that listen to rap music and want, wear dress, as our culture dresses. That's that you can't be racist to do that.
Right.
Prejudice, yeah,
TC, I don't
You
see
know,
I
that in
give
your
you that.
email,
you know,
TC. You send it to my TC.
everybody
You send
hate
it to my
us,
email,
but they want to
TC.
be us.
Hmm.
You send it to my email, TC. I don't
I
see it.
did.
What's that in the ghetto? So
Hold on.
it's just
I
especially
don't
growing
see
up
it.
in
Okay, I
Texas.
got it. I got it.
It's,
All right, I got it.
yeah, I seen my share of, but hell,
What's
I
up,
ain't gonna lie.
ghetto?
Coming out to the
But
West Coast, I see it more, but it's more hidden, and
Jamel,
if
but
no,
you
see,
it's
notice that
not.
it's being
listen.
hidden,
As long as
that's the
Malcolm said,
worst.
as long as you are south of the Canada, it's racist. Okay, so
Right.
like, okay, let's
But
let's
but you
let
gotta
let's
Right.
go
TC,
there.
you
Let's
smart,
start there.
you smart. You now there
Everywhere,
distinguish racism
everywhere.
and prejudice.
It's everywhere.
Right.
It's
And
everywhere.
so and so I listen, there you go,
Distinguish
D
the
Shep.
difference between the
Two
two.
P's. He just said it. I compartmentalize the ignorance, okay? Because it's
There you
ignorance.
go.
So you
Hmm.
you 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 have the white supremacy, but then you have bigotry. Then you have, of course, prejudice. And then you
There
have
you go.
racist. Now, all of those
Hmm.
things. Now, there can be black. There can be bigots. Can be any color. Prejudiced
Right.
people can be any color.
Any color.
Racist cannot.
You
There
know
you
it.
go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Now,
But not
It
all
kills me
white
when
people. But
somebody.
now,
but not
go
all
ahead,
It
white
go ahead.
kills.
people are racist. So,
No, they're
Exactly.
not.
right, you see what I'm
And
saying? And now
it
this
kills
whole,
me.
uh huh,
It kills me to hear somebody tell somebody of our color that we are racist. What? What? Are you kidding me?
yeah, yeah, no,
We can't
um,
be racist.
And neither can the white man living in the same goddamn house neighborhood next to us be racist, because he don't control shit just like we don't. He just a prejudiced motherfucker.
right,
You hear me?
right. He's just like, he's a
Exactly.
bigot. He's a bigot. He's a
Or a bigot. Yeah,
he's a one
yeah.
of, you see. And then you have those that want to be friends over here, but then when they're around their own, they'll act accordingly, or they govern themselves accordingly. But the bottom line is that then that you have some white folks that are just 10 toes down. They just cool. They all right. They're good people, and
Right.
there's good and bad in everybody. Honestly, good and bad in everybody. It doesn't matter. But what I'm thinking is that, like Malcolm said racism south, anything south of Canada is racism. Don't worry about it. Wherever you go, it's just different types. It looks differently. It dresses up differently. um
Right.
it speaks a different language or has a
Mm.
different accent on it. So, hey, don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? So just
Yeah.
understand it and have a history of it, and also have your discernment about, and your wisdom
Mm.
yourself, especially
All skin folk ain't
if you
kin
are
folk.
grown, especially if you grown and supposed to be a mature, of a certain age level. Don't get out here and start telling, young people, you can f them up, mess them up. No, 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 that's not the message. If you're over 45, that's not the message that we are supposed to be giving our young people. And that's just that, because we know what that's going to get them, and we know that what that at the end, what the end results can be, unfortunately. And so it's up to us to be able to have a discernment and teach them how to have a discernment, how stay out of trouble, walk away from trouble, be
Right.
okay with somebody saying something. Just keep walking. Don't worry about what people call you, because at the end of the day, you want to be here to tell the judge what they call you. Amen.
Right.
Okay.
Amen.
All right. So, if you sometimes, if you're in a situation, you may not be able to say that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
so anyway, I'm just saying that, to be perfectly honest, I just think that northwest, east, south, all of that. Yes, it there's a vibe in every part of the country, and to be honest, that's the beauty of the United States of America, because you have the desert. You have
Mm.
beautiful Florida, palm trees in Arizona and California. Then you have the Rocky Mountains and you Appalachian, and then you have beaches all over. We have cold and hot and everything going on, and so you have people that need food, clothing, and I'm in closing. Food, clothing. There you go. All right, palms. There you go. Food, clothing, water, and shelter. And I guarantee you, at the end of the day, we all need food, clothing, water, shelter, and toilet tissue. Um,
Facts.
we all need that, and the bottom line is, guess what? That will trump. Should I say that word? Um, no, that will no, scratch that from the record. That will supersede, all of these feelings that people, have about, who they think they are. They bet no, 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 no. It's who you must think I am, because you must think I'm better than you, because you had to create a whole concept of a supremacy, a whole concept of the supremacy to degrade me, to make yourself better, to make yourself feel
Right.
good. And
Facts.
so
And
since I already know the mindset, I'm looking at him like, and especially if you know your own history too,
that part.
shit, there's nothing that nobody can give you, no concoction or political propaganda that people can put on you or say to you, and you're gonna just be able to take it. You look at it and you're like, get out of here, and then you go on and you make your money and you do your thing and you do
Mm.
your big one.
The best way to really upset somebody, especially somebody with ignorant intention, is to ignore them. Most
Boom,
people, when they say certain shit, they looking for a response. When you ignore them or act like they don't exist, that hurts them more than anything. It hurts them more than you responding to them, because when you
doesn't
respond
it?
to them, now you engage. So now it's a back and forth. But if you
Right.
just look at them like they stupid and act like they don't exist, that kills them inside. Really.
Boom. Right. Because we all know, and I think we all agree, D Shep, two P's, Benz, chat. Y'all all agree. We can all agree now. We all gonna agree on this. Terry, the worst drug right now is attention.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
The worst
Yes.
drug right now is
Yes.
attention, and it is so many different levels. It looks, it talks, it walks so totally different with different people. That's why you gotta keep your little antennas up sometimes. It's attention. Right, ghetto.
Yes.
Right, bro.
Most addictive drug. Yep.
My gosh, because they do anything for it. Good, bad,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter the kind of attention they get.
As long as they get
They
it.
What
lie, cheat,
lies?
steal.
What lie? Here you go. Yeah.
Lie, cheat, steal for it. Everything is
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah,
I mean, and then a lot of people have, especially on these apps, a lot of people have a tendency to go to toxic environments within this app and be mad at some shit that somebody else doing to somebody else. Not that they doing to them. You mad at something that somebody else doing to somebody else that ain't got shit to do with you. And
mm,
then you gotta weigh in and throw your 2 cents out there, and then be mad again because the person that you call yourself tripping on is coming back and responding to you. It's all a stupid ass cycle in my opinion. I don't get it. I don't go anywhere that I don't feel comfortable or I'm not welcome, or if it's just bullshit, I don't go. Because
mm,
that's the option I have. If I'm in one of these chats or whatever, and the
mhm,
bullshit strike up, I have the option to leave. But nobody wants to leave. They want to stick around. Like this weirdo down here, he's perfect case in example. But
mm.
it's all good. Um, You put yourself in a situation and then be mad at the situation, not mad at yourself for putting yourself in the situation.
Right. Right.
I
But
don't get it.
anyway, but Ben's, I'm getting ready to go. This was a great conversation, y'all.
Absolutely,
And
All right, thank you
absolutely.
for coming. I'm just gonna end it too. I don't feel too good. This DoorDash food has made me sick for real.
you sure you all right?
I'm
What
not.
the
I
heck?
don't know if it's the drinking with the
Peace
food. I
D.
don't know.
Use these two.
What is that? What is it? Oh,
So you stop eating that shit.
uh,
You know what?
I don't
No.
feel good.
Oh gosh. Well,
Oh
anyway, but
shit.
thank you for having me. That information, listen, and I, just so you know, there are lots of great jobs that are opening for folks in those positions with the police oversight committee. Uh, check it out, y'all. Check it out.
Okay, I'm
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 gonna
I'm
check it
I'm
out.
gonna see what you sent me, and I'm gonna let Two P's see it also. TC.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely. It's the police
I'm
oversight
in.
committees, y'all. Police
Right.
oversight committee. Y'all look it up. D-Shep, look it up, bro.
I know. I will. I will. I will. I'm.
Okay.
Trust me. I'm putting it
I'm gonna
all up
send it
here.
to you, Shell. I'm gonna send it to you, bro.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm heavy into law, so yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, good. Good. That's what's up. Right. Hey, come on, see what's up, boo. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great Saturday. And
You as well.
You too.
yes.
You too,
Thank
TC.
You
you.
do as
Talk to you
well.
later. Peace out, y'all. Thank you, P.
Peace out.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Ben. Thank you,
Thank you
D.
for coming through. I appreciate you. All right,
all right.
guys. And Two P's. You have any last words?
Mm-mm.
Disha, it
Hey,
look like it's
hey,
light there. What? It's light there. It's dark as hell here. Well,
hey.
it's light. It's light
Oh, wait a
now. It's
minute.
light now,
Wait a
but
minute. Man, are you kidding me? The sun is up here.
it
Damn.
ain't the sun, but it's daylight.
Wow.
Hell.
Shit, the sun up
You
here.
know,
Oh,
man. It's
man,
really
It's
really I'm
6:20
on
here.
East Coast. It's East Coast
I'm gonna
time though.
sleep all
So
day. Oh, we on the.
it should.
Well, you said east.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, so it's 7:20 there. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
Now
why I
when I
thought you
get
was on
back
the
to
west coast.
Vegas, it'll be shit. What?
It would be 4:21.
420. Yeah.
Yeah, you're an hour ahead of us right now. I mean,
What's
anyway,
up,
yeah,
Jamila? How
both
you
of us.
doing, Jamila? Oh man, I don't feel good. I'm supposed to get up off of here.
Well,
Oh
shit,
my
shut this thing
Yeah,
down and
go,
get.
go
I
handle
told
that.
you.
Yeah,
god. Shut up, Disha.
don't handle that.
I'm like,
Don't
ugh.
handle that.
I thank y'all for coming up, y'all. I really appreciate
Thanks
you.
for having us.
No
All right now.
All
problem. No
right.
problem. Oh Lord, peace. I don't feel
I D
good.
Shep. Yeah, hey, homie, go on. What you do? That food didn't sit right. If not, you got you some.
He said, "Go
You
and
got
do what you do." What?
hey, hey, you got some Pepto Bismol or some
Look, I've been
Tums
on
or
mute
something
for
like
a
that?
long time. I've been on mute. I
I
let y'all
know.
just handle
I ain't
it.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I was worried. I said, damn, I hope Beans ain't over there
No,
asleep.
I'm not asleep. I'm over here listening. I'm dead. Look, I'm not even sleepy, but I ordered me some pork chops and some collard greens and some
Yeah.
mashed
All you need
potatoes.
is some Tums.
Shit.
You got some Pepto Bismol. Take your swig of that. I promise you, be all right.
Yeah, yeah.
You got
Yeah, I
some. You
got
got
some.
some of
I'm
the pink
finna go
stuff.
pick some. Ugh.
You
Thank
got
you,
some of that
Terry.
pink
I'm gonna
stuff.
go and she said release and relax.
Yeah, she might
Terry,
gotta take a dump.
Terry.
She probably, she probably gotta take a dump. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
over
she
here
probably
rubbing
needs
on
you.
my stomach, y'all. Rubbing on
She,
my
she
tummy.
probably just, she probably just need to fart, and she'd be all right.
Yeah, I don't know where Gemini went, but maybe she'll be back later or on another live. But
Hey,
I was enjoying her
hey,
conversation.
Whoever that was, let them stay where they
Look, didn't say goodbye or nothing, just dropped down.
at.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think she knows she was doing. It was her first time, so. But yeah, hey, homie, hey, I hope you get that belly right. Hope you get that belly right. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Hey,
about to hit you up though. I'm about to hit you up. Mhm.
I bet, baby. Hey, if y'all haven't already, hit that like, share, and subscribe for my homie Beans. You heard me? Yeah.
All right.
Never
Thank you,
know
two
what
pieces.
she might be talking
This my homie right here, y'all. This my day one A1 right here. So, you know. And thank everybody for coming through. Thank you, Jamila, for dropping down. I really appreciate it. I'm just gonna go get my stomach worked out. My stomach is killing
about.
me. I'm glad I hung on as long as I did, for real. I'm like, ugh. What's up, Malik? Malik has dropped down. When we get
What's
ready to
going
go,
on, Malik?
look at Malik talking
Yeah.
about some toilet bowl. Yeah, you ain't never lied, for real. Malik,
she
you
got
ain't
she
never
got she got
lied.
a she got a doo doo.
I don't know what they put in this food, but it's got me going. Okay, all right. I
Yeah,
need ginger tea. Look,
yeah, that'll work too.
look. Okay. All right. Well, I'm getting up out of here. Y'all have a fantastic day. It's pre
All
Mother's
right.
Day. If you have not got your Mother's Day's
Yeah.
gifts, go out and get them. And I'm gonna let y'all know the stores will be hectic today because it's pre. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just let y'all know ahead of time. With that being said, me and Two Piece, we out of this mofo.
Peace out.